Matter of the fucking countdown. Let's just go. Okay, hold on.
Hello.
Now, go.
Hello.
The return of Atropus, arthritis. Revenge of Atropus. Go. GM.
Okay.
Ryan.
Hi. Okay. So you've all woken up. John, or Rigatoni's character, is still sleeping. He cannot join us today, sadly. But yeah, you guys are. You wake up, and now you're going to the town hall, which is the big building. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice town hall.
Yeah. It's not. But yeah, you like walk outside the inn. The innkeeper is just sort of sitting there at the desk, like, enjoy your day.
Oh, yes, enjoy the day.
And I'm going to real quick.
Weren't we like sleeping and having terrible nightmares? Some of us.
Everyone was having like a mixed bag of dreams. Like yours was pretty good.
It was a pretty good dream, I would say.
Yeah.
Drinking.
Yours was long as
Was mine long as hell?
No, I could have sworn Jose's was the longest.
Nope.
I don't remember.
Also, okay. Yeah, so you guys are walking down the stairs. You see the innkeeper, and he's like, "Enjoy your day." And there's like a little tip jar. Would you like to give him a tip?
No, maybe. I don't have any money. I would if
You
I
can
don't.
give him a literal tip if you'd like. You're an old man. You can give him much wisdom.
Oh, yes, I would give him advice in life.
There's like pieces of like there's like card. There's like little cards you can write on the back.
Oh yes, I'll write him a proverb.
Oh.
See here.
He sort of looks at you like cocks his head a little. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Let's see here. I'm gonna write down. Let's see. A moment.
Wait, real quick. Actually, for me, roll intelligence.
For me?
Just to see how stupid this is.
Me? Right.
Yeah. Just to. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, you have a really good proverb.
It's not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live.
Okay.
You write that on the back of the card and you put it in the tip jar. He quickly like picks it out and he's like, in a town where a lot of shamans and druids pass by, you believe he gets this all the time. Okay.
It's very stoic philosophy. It's great. Oh.
Okay. Alright, you're outside now. You all walk outside. Town hall. It's not that far.
Well.
Sorry, asthma.
Oh. Take your time.
I'm dying. Okay. But yeah, so you walk outside. It's just morning. It's not that bad. It's somewhat early of morning. Though you see there's a man right outside the town hall. Is like washing some of the benches that are like right outside of it. The town hall looks big, but like even from the windows, you really don't see much, like much inside. The town itself seems like it's a lot of renovation throughout the town. Like just looking down the road to the residential area, you don't really see that many people. There's some awakened gnolls walking by, but it's not really much. You know, it's not. It's a very small village becoming a town thing.
A budding community.
How the rest of you? How are you reacting to all of the morning? It's a nice bright early summer morning. It's quite fresh. The wind is cool and yeah, it's a very nice day.
Just bow my head.
Yes, of course.
You bow.
It's very polite to do. Bow back.
You believe nature bows back.
Good morning.
Whatever that means.
cracks his back a little bit.
Oh,
Everyone's like stretching out and stuff. What are you doing, Alessa?
This
Alex,
Atropus.
Sound it out, Ryan.
Alessa.
Sound it out. You got it.
Alexa.
Alexa.
Play rock music.
No, oh God, you monster.
I think for-
Okay, Google, no. Okay, I didn't do that. So you could like, God, Alessa, right?
Nope.
Alexa.
Not even. What?
There's no
wait,
X's.
wait.
Allison.
Alicia? No, not Alicia.
Alessia.
Yeah, it's
Alicia.
exactly how it's spelled.
Alessia.
Alicia.
Alessia.
There you go, Ryan.
Okay.
You got it. It only took him 30 tries.
Yeah. Alessia. Alessia.
Alessia.
I said it. Okay. But yeah, how do you react to this? How do you react to this day?
It's very
Meh.
bad.
Meh. You've seen better days. You lived on Mount Celestia. You had better
I
days.
wanna. Never mind.
What do you want to do? No. Say it.
I was gonna turn to Alyssa. It was like, from 1 to 10, how old is your wife?
What's very that's out
In
of
game or out of game?
Out of
game.
theme.
How old is Justin? But
out of theme.
my-
Out of theme.
Okay. But yeah, so it's a nice fresh day. Do you guys just go straight to the town hall? You like you've heard through the letters and such. They're not really that patient. They seem pretty patient. So you could go just around the town, go around the residential area, or maybe you can go to the wanted the little bulletin board for wanted posters. Just pick them up before you go in.
Pick up the entire board.
Yeah, just pick up the board, walk away.
We don't have a barbarian though.
Left him in the. He's still sleeping.
Just,
Up there.
we can
It's a druid.
The druid,
cut
but
it
he's.
into pieces and put it in a wagon.
Oh, we can put it. We can use it to build a weapon with it. No. Alright,
Yeah.
good
You're not
morning,
wrong.
everybody. How did you sleep well?
Maybe.
I don't know.
You didn't sleep well. I'll say that.
Does she look-
I couldn't remember.
You had the dream where the dragon said he cursed you. In other words, you saw your town melting away in acid as a god, then just killed it, and its last dying words were basically,
Fuck you.
"I curse you and the rest of your lineage." Basically,
Let's just say I slept.
yeah.
That's about it.
I had a strange dream.
You slept inside a dream as well. Got knocked out.
You did
So
not.
what do you guys say?
All right. So, do we want to grab breakfast?
Sure.
Nuts.
You don't really smell any like food. Even the inn that you were at didn't really have any food. But you smell something. It's coming from over here, from like the alleyway. It's something wonderful, very homely, like behind the inn.
I don't trust that.
Wow, let's just walk into an alleyway.
Oh yes, plot
We
hook.
smell
The alleyway
some
does open
yummy
up to
food.
like open fields, so it's like, and you can see people working there, so it's like not the most sketchiest
It's a
thing.
very wide alley. Don't.
Yeah,
trust
exactly. It's getting wider.
it. That valley. No, sorry.
Take my Gamex.
That alley is really wide. It's the biggest alley I've
Yeah.
ever seen. Not a character.
Let's just
Right.
walk down the alley.
You look down the alley and you do see there's like a little little sign that has like it's hard to explain. It's like a soup pot, really, like a soup pot with like little stink marks coming out here. It's like draw it. Yeah. I'm not good at drawing pots.
Oh, you're not good at
Really?
drawing pot.
Little bubbles, little bubbles. And then But yeah,
Does
under
it
it, then
put
you
soap
see
in it? Why are there bubbles?
it's
The
like
fuck?
splashing. It's like boiling and it's like splashing a little
That's some
bit.
hot soup.
Exactly, some nice hot homely soup. It'll
How,
burn your
wa-
tongue.
how warm is it there right now? Is it weather for soup?
Uh,
2nd degree burns.
yeah, you see that, and under it is you see a mother soup dining experience. Stupid fly, get out of here!
Oh
Is
my.
it
Yeah,
like is the
huge!
weather is the weather like you know you wake
Weather
up with
outside?
with a sweat or like hot summer weather or is like
It's early summer, like it just became summer, so it's very the wind is very cool. It's very bright. It's like 9 o'clock right now, so it's not that bad. The sun, it's bright right now. It's bright out right now.
well
Do you guys go to the soup, to a gate soup or something? The
cup of
soup
soup.
dining experience.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's go.
Yes, soap time. I am
Soap
very,
time.
I am very much keen.
You
for
go
soup.
over to you go down the alley. You sort of have to squeeze just a little bit to get in, but there is a pathway, like a rocky pathway. You can see farmers. There's a few farmers who have done some of their early morning work. Comes in for maybe some coffee or some tea. You open the door and you do see it is open. Everyone's it is people. There's like a small bar in the center of it. Yeah,
Ah,
it's very
I don't trust the bar.
like it's a more very bar-like place, but you can actually see the kitchen in the back of it. Like over here, there's like 3 massive pots just cooking like this slightly glowing kind of soup, and you just see a variety of farmers. They will be indicated by
Bread and soup would be not.
yeah.
Totally.
You do smell soup as well, like not I mean bread as well, like a variety of bread coming from the back doors.
Fresh bread. Would not mind this.
Oops. I messed up the wall.
I mean, they're growing like wheat and stuff, so I imagine that there'd be lots of baking, like big old that sort of culture going on here.
Alright, there we go. I still messed it up, but that's how it is. Like you walk in, there's a few like there's like someone like a board on over at this wall over here. You can see there's like a variety of like little posters and stuff like that. One's a festival poster, and the other is like a wanted poster.
Ooh.
But yeah, you see in the center of the bar, of this bar-like area, is just this very bulbous hyena woman. Oh wait, real quick, move out of the way so I can.
Oh no, it's her.
I can move back.
It's not the blacksmith, is it?
No. She's very.
Okay.
She was very scrawny.
Oh.
She was like a hyena. She looked like a hyena.
Okay.
Oh my.
Like
Okay. Well,
a hyena woman. So like,
I'm gonna sit down here,
Mm.
and I'm gonna just.
This looks like as if like an Italian mother and a Knoll came together and made something horrifying. But she has very big eyes and very chubby cheeks. So like you see
a
she
hamster.
has like the features of something adorable, but then it's like, you're also a Knoll.
Oh, you're so disgusting.
Yeah. It's like a really ugly dog.
Oh my.
Oh.
It's so mean, but it's true.
The
Trying to be
chihuahuas.
Yeah.
quaint and. I mean,
But
yeah.
yeah,
it's not to be mad. No.
She has like a thing, like some pot, a massive like pot of soup, and just and gives it to one of the hyena men. Thank you. Says one of them, one of the older ones, gray whiskers and all. The other one seems a little bit younger, almost a boy who's just became a man, and she gives him a little smaller, a slightly smaller bowl, and he just nods his head. And they begin just slurping down their soup. It's not really the best sounds.
Well,
She like sort of like hobbles over to you guys and just like, what would you like me to get you?
It smells very delicious. What do you got there? Do you have
Very
some,
big.
perhaps some bread as well?
Of course, of course. These men are just they work with wheat all the time, so they generally don't like bread. Here I could get you some soup. Today's soup is what's the soup, Charlie? You see like a human just like poke his head out, and he's just like, and he, like sort of walks in. It's like it's our soup is a vegetable grain, if I'm correct. He goes over to the closest pot to him and just sort of opens it. Yep, vegetable grain. It has a variety of grains in it, and good.
Vegetables.
Yeah,
That's why it's called vegetable grain.
yeah. He sort of just like shrugs and just like goes back into the kitchen.
I mean, maybe they have like vegetables growing inside the grain. I mean, there's magical places.
She just sort of shrugs. We just put stuff in it.
Well,
Put a bunch of carrots.
Smells very
Maybe some
delicious.
onions. It's very homely, but it's like it smells homely in the sense of like your mother just didn't care that day.
Well,
It reminds you of a very familiar scent of that day when your mother just came home from a hard day of work.
there's hot bread and some butter, maybe a bit of soup. That's all fine.
Do you got some salt and
Stupid
pepper?
fly! Get out!
Right, so shall we pay the lady and have a meal here?
Nah.
Here you go. What would you like? What would you all like in different bowls? We oh God.
It's a bowl each.
There you go.
I'm about to say that's not a chair.
You're not sure. Okay. Would you like a large one, a man-sized one, or a small?
Well, I wouldn't mind a big helping.
A man-sized.
I'm very hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
How about you? Be you, pretty lady? Small-sized, maybe the salad. She sort of just like looks at you.
I'll just take the small. I don't know. Okay.
How about you? You elf.
Nah,
You get the man-sized too. You look hungry. You need some meat on your bones. The two hyena men just sort of like roll their eyes and sort of like laugh to themselves.
Nick is very hungry. He's gonna have an entire loaf of bread as well.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Some butter.
Would you two like bread too?
Yes.
Any drinks with that? Water, wine.
Wine. Oh, do you have some
9 in the morning.
diluted for me?
Whiskey?
No.
Dwarven whiskey.
Diluted wine for is fine.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning somewhere.
Right here.
I won't mind diluted wine, but that's fine for me.
Yeah, she brings over like if you've seen a salad bowl in real life. They're pretty big.
Oh,
She
yes.
gives you both 2 of them.
Oh yes.
Wait, this is soup, right?
This is the man sized.
Oh yes.
And she put like in one of the salad bowls, the one on top, like a small bowl, and she just gives it to you.
Oh yes. Let's dig in.
You ready for this?
Like she goes over and grabs one. She grabs the middle pot, and you notice that she's holding it like a champ. It's like this is a thing of like hot soup. Not even as strong. It's hot soup
Fire
in a
hardy
metal pot of like a wood burning stove. So this woman can handle
Oh
heat.
shit. Well, she's got like demon blood in her, right?
Exactly. So she's able to handle pain. Talking about a person who's she does look quite old, and you believe like from there's actually now at a closer look at her, she does have some scars on her face.
She's seen some
So maybe she became awakened before she was born, or after she was born. Because most awakened creatures are either born that way or they become that way. She comes over at the pot with a huge metal ladle and just like sort of plops this massive thing of like beautiful, beefy broth with vegetable, a variety. You see like tomatoes, some grains, like rice, really.
Got some hot sauce.
Yeah, with
He slaps his
tomatoes.
belly and laughs like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, it's very meaty vegetable soup.
Is there
You
some
use like
hot
little chunks of
sauce?
beef in it as well. I don't think there's hot sauce in this time period.
I
I
swear
mean,
to
there's
God.
definitely hot sauce.
Why would you put hot sauce in soup though? I have to ask this.
Delicious.
That's good.
I've
You
never
can
done
totally
that.
put hot sauce in soup.
You never
Uh,
put hot sauce in your chicken noodle soup?
No.
And you've never had chicken noodle soup.
I was
What?
gonna say like it would
Excuse
just taste
me.
disgusting without it, in my personal opinion.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, she comes over to you and gets like only half the ladle full, and she'll just like slightly pours it in. You want some more meat with that? A little bit more vegetable, maybe some more grain.
Sure.
She like goes to like the bottom of it, like mixes everything up again, and like she puts a little more in it, a little more in the broth. She walks over, and the scrawny human just comes back out, and just it's not letting. There he goes. Make him a little bigger.
Nick loves food and drink.
There we go. Comes over, gives her like a bit of bread, and then she comes over and just gives you a whole loaf, and then with the other loaf that she also got, she just like splits it in half and gives it to the both of you.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
She nods her head. That would be. Oh God, how much is this usually?
200.
The man size is a silver, 2 silver, and that the bread is half a silver. Just give me a gold. Give me a gold.
That sounds good.
Gold for all of you.
Well,
She's not good at math, you believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you go to?
It'd be a no.
You guys okay?
You go to skrrr.
Did you go to school?
I didn't want to say because I feel like that would be like really rude.
What? Oh, you did. Oh. So you do say this in game, and she just sort of looks at you. What were we trying to say there, sweetie?
Nothing. There's no more.
Oh, yeah, we're just saying
Chicken
that
bird
food is
talk.
You
very
just seem
delicious.
like
And I believe it's a gold. I mean, I'm very studied. I can help you count. I can even offer you some
She just
healing
looks at you.
services.
She just looks at you.
I look back at her and smile.
She is, again, like I said, she's a very wide, big-eyed, no woman. She just stares at you and has like a bit of a scold to her, like a somewhat like angry mother. A gold.
You have beautiful eyes.
I do, thank you. She. So do you give her the gold?
Yeah.
Can I ask for like a waiver? Cause I'm a little bit broke right now.
Fuck.
Like, it's a gold for one. Like all of you is 1 gold.
Good.
Oh,
That's
I
what
thought
she's
you were saying
saying.
1 gold each.
No. You can also barter if you'd like.
Oh, so that'd
have,
be
like-
cheap, right? Cause she said 4 a bowl, and that's like a gold and 2 silver.
No, she said. No, what she said was
1 silver per bowl,
Yeah,
and then half a silver for the bread.
yeah. So it'd be like around 5 silver.
Not a gold.
Yeah,
So half a gold, essentially.
yeah. But she's saying a gold because she can't count it. So what do you do?
I'm broke right now.
It is tip in a way, but a very good tip.
Yeah, that's an amazing
We
tip.
don't tip in Europe. Not in Sweden, at least.
You monster.
That's just called being a dick.
Why?
No, like they
But
just pay for the meat.
no. Let's keep this. Let's keep this out right now. So, but yeah, you can talk to her. Like you haven't. Like you can roll charisma. This woman is very
Cute.
big, but you believe she has a soft spot. That's not her stomach.
Oh my.
All right. So, what do you say with this charisma roll? So you're trying to barter with her. We'll just say it's persuasion. Do you have persuasion as a proficiency?
Let me try.
Yeah, just
Not really. I just have a 1 in persuasion.
Okay,
I just
so
rolled charisma.
I have 5.
yeah,
persuasion.
it's basically the same thing. So you still don't have proficiency in it.
Oh, yes.
You look at you sort of just look at the woman and he's like, what do you say?
I'm
You're
sorry.
convincing her to give her the actual price, which is like 5 silver.
I'm sorry, young lady. Not young lady, young woman.
Lady.
But
Young lady, it was a SpongeBob.
I
Okay, go on, yeah.
I only have 4 silver to offer.
All right. 4 silver for the hell of you. Hey! You see the 2 hyena men just sort of like get up a little bit. We had to pay 6. And we just got good. I got a normal bowl and he got a small.
I
Oh,
bow my
shut it.
head to her.
Yeah,
It's
you give
very
her the 4
tasty.
silver.
You're a very, very talented chef. I tell her, try to be very, very polite.
Thank you. The soup is very good for like a good morning soup.
Good
This is
morning,
something that will
says-
give you energy for all the day.
Ah,
It's very meaty. It's very rich.
drink
It's
from
very
the bowl
good
as
soup.
well.
Yeah. You like dunk the bread into the bowl, butter it, drink the diluted wine that was basically free because it's basically just grape juice by this point.
That's... Well, it tasted very nice.
Yeah.
Can we pour some wine in the soup?
No.
Sure. The red soup gains a slight purple hue to it.
Because it
Oh,
gets
no.
colder that way, so it doesn't.
A little colder.
Oh yes. This guy's just
That
fucking
was a
going
strange
crazy.
grapey taste to it.
Oh yes, delicious.
The gnolls just sort of look at you and just a little disturbed.
What the fuck?
The
Nick
wolf
is
just
very
looks at you. He's
hungry.
like, "Are you ruining my soup?
Oh, it
my.
was very hot. Sorry.
Why don't you blow it off?
Take it like a man.
It's got a man bowl."
Oh.
That's why hyenas laugh. They're all just laughing.
Very,
to
very funny.
themselves. I know you're a bit old and plumpy, but still.
Oh
You're very, very, very crude humor there. I don't appreciate that. But
The older Noel sort of like puts his head up. If you want her to be crude, she can be crude. Ugh.
flesh,
Oh no.
mercy,
This woman
Mercy.
has seen some stuff.
mercy.
Oh my.
She slams her hands on the table, and she sort of just looks at you and like licks her lips. Have you ever tasted humor before?
Go away.
The 2 hyenas are just laughing. And at times I used to adventure. Okay, not really adventure, I used to raid, but still. Now I'm awakened and free.
Did you take an arrow to the knee?
Poor farmers.
No. It's very tasty
Never-
soup, anyway.
Don't worry, there's no human in the soup.
Oh.
Oh my.
No, it won't be that bad. She puts her pointer finger and a thumb on her chin, and she's just like, great thinking.
She's
Huh?
not wrong.
No.
Sorry, you taste like veal.
What?
You are...
Humans taste like baby cow.
No. We will
Baby
not...
cows,
We will
no.
not discuss the taste of humans here.
All right. Don't be talking to the elf about it, though. You know how those elves do it. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Elves don't eat humans. That's basically cannibalism.
True.
You're big. Anyway.
Did you say that to her?
Well, you're being... I was going to say something.
Oh, I thought you said that she's big. Oh, I misheard
I heard
You're
you
big.
big.
I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. He looks confused as he starts drinking the soup again.
You look worried. I feel like you're.
Yeah,
How
that
is your
too. He's,
character?
he's very worried about this, but he's trying to look happy despite everything.
Yeah.
We should
The
go to the
woman's laughing
chief
to
and leave
herself,
this place.
and the guy comes. The human come back out of the kitchen, and he sort of like gives her another loaf of bread, and she just like starts eating on it. And he sort of like looks at you. It's like, my apologies. I heard that joke from her. Just sort of like nudges her in like the side. Don't say that. Don't say it to the customers. My restaurant. I can say
I'm a
whatever.
poor old man. I'm confused now. Oh. I'm gonna
I'ma just
act
sip.
very, very hurt. I'm gonna act hurt. Oh.
I'ma sip my soup.
You're just you're just eating your soup. This is all going down. It's like I said, it's very meaty, very brothy, and it has a nice. The chunks of beef have a nice like layer of fat on them. It just makes them melt in your mouth. It's really good, very rich.
The revenge of the broth.
It's very hot. Though. You believe you will not, your bowels will not enjoy themselves a bit later.
Revenge of a brothel.
That's
Oh.
later.
Not a brothel, a broth.
Oh.
Oh
Whoops.
my.
Whoops, misheard you.
Don't you?
But yeah. It takes you like, for Jose, it takes you around like 5 minutes to finish your bowl of soup and bread. Doesn't really take you much time. It takes them another half an hour to just finish their bowls and bread.
If she doesn't eat the rest of the soup, I'll help her eat the remaining one.
The gnolls, at like halfway through you guys eating, just go back to the field.
Oh,
So it's now just you.
eating soup.
The man came out of the kitchen. He's done making bread for a bit. He's just sitting at the bar smoking.
I would like.
There's no regulations. You can smoke wherever.
I'm considering. When we leave, we should probably come back and buy a bread from here. I like bread.
If she could count.
Huh? So
Nothing.
like looks over her shoulder, huh?
I love you.
She like winks, love you too.
Oh
Aw.
We
god.
should go to the.
So she sort of like growls a little bit, and she goes back.
We should then go to the chief and see what he wants
Please.
before we get him more trouble and with weird.
Yeah.
These strange
Yeah,
encounters in the city.
Yeah.
Bit small for a city.
A town. Well,
Bit small for a town.
Village.
Village.
Bit small for a village.
Burg.
Oh. What do you
A
call
hovel,
it?
really.
Middle of nowhere.
That's a single house.
Yeah, you're right. It's just like
We'll say settlement.
yeah.
Anyway,
This place over there on the board, you can see is a copy of the deal that Lord Mirden himself gave to us.
that's very nice.
For this land of the promise that no more demon worshipping shall happen, you shall live and thrive upon these lands. But then Oamon City's been being a bunch of ever since we've settled here. Been here for a long time, and I know this place is
It's a very nice place.
interesting. It's very nice.
Very nice.
We haven't been to. It doesn't seem like you've been to the residential area. It's pretty nice, but empty.
Oh, so
Almost
people-
all the homes, but two are open. You
Wait,
can easily just buy a house here.
are people
Pretty
leaving?
nice.
Separately.
No one's leaving. It's just no one came.
Oh,
With this, all of this construction is just for the illusion. So Oamon doesn't just buy us out.
like a gold.
Towns can't just be bought.
A ghost
The
town.
village can. A settlement can.
Oh,
So the village elders and such are just pretending that we're a town.
well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we shall. You're going to talk to the room actually. Sort of came here earlier for information.
Well, we try. I try my best to keep everything nice. I do this soup kitchen. It's the only restaurant here.
It's very nice.
And it's the only good one. She's still like nibbling on the bread, but it's like almost done now. She got a really big loaf. Or she got another. Who knows?
Very tasty bread. So
Yeah.
Well, we should get going.
they should get going. Well, it's very nice meeting you and eating here. We shall return someday, perhaps. Oh, maybe tomorrow, maybe later. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Frill just like nods. Good luck, you all.
All right.
Don't be causing any trouble.
Same to you.
Oh. Got ya. Should just like
I don't know.
copy all this.
Maybe this voice is better for Nick.
Yeah, it's fine. Anything you feel comfortable with, even if it fluctuates throughout the whole campaign, it's fine.
Just has like suddenly go Scottish.
Don't be that weird. Yeah. So you're now all back in the alleyway, just sort of hanging out now.
We need to go straight. Alright.
Yay.
Alright, we shall find the shift then.
Yeah.
Yes. And we talk to him and all that stuff.
You you actually can see in the windows. You can see there's like this large gnoll man with like an empty like axe sheath on his back. So he just sits down on his large hay covered throne. Just sort of gets into like a stance, and his wife sits down next to it, and next to him in a smaller seat, slightly smaller seat. The two are like eating something. Looks like just like some bread with some meat patties.
Burger.
Okay.
We'll keep going, I think. Right? Yeah, well.
I didn't
Not
hear
allowed to
you.
go.
Huh?
Wait. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna just turn you up real quick.
I can move a bit closer, sorry. No!
Yeah, that's better.
Hold on. Hello, I'm chilling way too hard, sorry. Hello, sorry. Here. Alright, we need to go to the chieftain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
yeah.
do that. Wait, where? Silly little. No! Sorry, don't be attacked by a microphone. Damn it.
Your bellies are full of warm, hot soup.
Cup of soup.
And warm, hot soup, though Jose seems a bit empty stomach still. You go over and you start looking front, and the man is still sweeping outside, though he seems almost done.
Well, that's good for him.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
He's sort of like he's a very scrawnier gnoll creature, a smaller man, and he just sort of looks at you and is like, "Hello,
Hello.
oh, how are you?
Is this,
You're the guild group.
Was this the chieftain, is it?
No, I'm his assistant.
Alright, well, we're looking for
cleaning
him, you
outside
see.
right now.
We're sent by... out of character, who the fuck were we sent by again?
They sent you a letter. They sent.
You sent us a letter.
Yeah.
To come here.
So basically, what happened is the guild, your guild got sent the letter, and then you basically sort of recruited the people.
Right. I'm from the Brewers Guild.
Yeah. Okay. Here, let me go inside. They're just eating their breakfast now. If you excuse me.
Breakfast.
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 Breakfast, aye.
So he goes inside, and it's like you hear him talking. And the door. It is a nice place. It seems like a very nice place. Large columns, though they're not very large wooden columns that are painted white, and like the white protective smear. Where you are, you can actually see the residential area a little bit more as well. You see it's these very tall, cramped together homes with hay tops to them. Most likely, they also have hay installation as well. The old-fashioned village-like home.
Very nice place.
Yeah. Uh, I'm strong now. Do. Crudely make this. Okay, so yeah, this is the.
Oh yes, very nice.
Oh. Okay. And he comes out and he's like, they're waiting for you now. They're ready.
Right.
You walk in, and
Sorry.
there they are. The large knoll. The assistant goes ahead of you, quickly runs ahead of you, and says, "Madam, madam, and sir, the adventurers are here. We're to assist you." "Thank you," says the oldest man, the oldest knoll. "If you can excuse us, we are. This is of private importance." "Of course, my lord." He sort of like comes over and he's like, "Please help them. They're good people." And he sort of like walks past and goes back to his work.
Greetings, Lord.
"You may walk forward."
Okay.
You walk forward. Yeah, you can move yourselves now. Sorry, I've been controlling you guys. Don't be skittish.
Greetings,
The
Lord.
way.
And she's gone.
Greetings,
Jumps
Lord.
out
Oh,
window.
hello.
I didn't
Whoops.
Jumps out window.
You jump over a table and you
I give a bow. I say, greetings, Lord Chieftain. How may we be of service?
Well, you have the letter with you. You do have the letter with you.
Yes.
If you remember reading it, our
Uh,
son has been missing for a large amount of time, about a year now. A year too long. Due to how Oman has been restricting us, every time we send any letter to any guild, a notification or anything about this, it's always missing in the mail. And either it returns to us or we never find out anything.
so it's a matter of corruption, then.
Oman is a horrible place. Though our son was not taken by them. Surprising. Worse. Strange, from what we heard from traveling spirit guided what was it, tardigrades? Her husband nods. Yes. Traveling tardigrades were finishing their spirit quest. And they saw our son being taken away by a group of occultists. They didn't know what to do. They just ran. They said they were strange occultists, and there's been many in this world of occultists and such. But yeah, trust me. Being a demon myself, I've seen a very large variety of strange cults. But these, they said, were obscure, and they've never even really seen their unholy symbol. They didn't give us the description of how terrified they were. It's been a year since then. We don't know what happened to our son.
Can I remember the symbol that we briefly saw in the dream?
I should have saved it. Sorry.
No, can I do like a wisdom check to like see if I remember it?
You literally just found it, so it was basically it's like circled mall. It's like tentacles. Basically like that.
Yeah, does did it look like a mouth with a jagged teeth?
No, but that reminds me of something else. When I was born, the blood of the abyss, I remember something of that.
I see.
Why did you move back? You did move away, so I can...
No, I'm talking about the carnival thing.
Oh, the carnival. I thought you were talking about the unholy symbol you found in the priest pack.
Yeah, but but still, but I was referring to that one.
Oh, that it's the SCP symbol. Yeah, yeah.
The
You,
one,
you still remember that? It's scarred in your head for a little bit.
so like that one image
Yeah,
that popped up.
yeah.
Can I
I can
describe it?
literally just pull. I can pull it up if you'd like, just as like a little
So can I
memory.
so I can try and describe that to him?
Yeah. Describe what this is. I'll put it on the screen so you can like
We
help you.
saw. It was sort of a circle. Did it look like a circle with on each side? It was like a jagged, not quite a triangle. Imagine a triangle, but it was like cut off in the middle, and then it's inside it is a circle with 3 arrows pointing into the middle, and it's all red and.
They seem intrigued by this, like they've heard of and seen this symbol, but they don't know. They just sort of, I've heard of this symbol before. I've seen this on a group of men that were traveling by, but they definitely were not a part of what happened to our son. That happened a year ago, a few years ago actually. My apologies. Indeed. Yeah, I'll cut this.
Cut it to pieces.
No, like I'll put it in a different thing.
Ching, ching, ching.
But they sort of, but like we said, they didn't really describe what the unholy symbols were. They just simply said that they were quite vulgar, quite hard to explain, really.
Is there anything I can roll, like religion, maybe? If I can remember anything.
Sure, you can try.
Yeah, probably gonna be difficult. Gonna roll it. 17, maybe? Not.
There's a large variety from the description they gave you. There's an extremely large variety of
Vulgar.
very obscure, very rare religions. You really don't know.
I can't really
It's just,
pinpoint anything.
yeah, exactly. It's not really anything to really.
I mean, I wasn't really a studier of any occult.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, you're a priest. You're not an occultist. Though, they did say something. Yeah, well, was it? They said it was a strange sphere. The holy symbol was like a sphere-like thing with eyes throughout it. No idea what. They said it looked very vulgar, and they said they had a very rough stench to them. But almost similar to death, though those men were alive, from what they said. Not undead. Most likely. Mm-hmm.
Grave diggers?
Maybe Orcus cultists, though the holy symbol doesn't work out with that.
So maybe they were grave robbers.
Then why would they kidnap our son?
I wouldn't know. Maybe for some vile ritual. Probably.
Hopefully not. Most likely, but horrifying thought, really.
Wait, Anakin, what is happening?
You're all just sort of standing out there. You're standing in this town hall. There's two Knoll royals. They're wearing like not really traditional elder robes. They're wearing they're wearing very important looking clothing, very colorful and such.
I
It
know
sort of
that,
makes
but
them stand out.
what
Yeah.
happened to their son?
Their son got kidnapped by a bunch of cultists,
Hmm.
and they called upon the guild, Nicholas's guild, to help them because all other guilds they tried getting help from, they were unable to like actually reach out to.
There's some corruption going on as well. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Do you have any info on this cultist group?
From what we just told you, that's it. I've never heard of anything like this. It must be something new.
Wait. Maybe we can research anything about that.
Can we look into our minds and check?
You're just like, oh.
I mean,
You call upon the spirits. No,
no. I
Night
don't know what
spirits
kind of
guide
role I
Oh,
have to do.
your special role.
Yeah,
You're
like
like
see if we actually know anything about this.
that would be intelligence, but you wouldn't. You definitely none of your characters have heard of us.
Okay.
Nick is
A stra-
confused.
An unholy symbol that's like rotting away with strange eyes like throughout it. You've never heard of it.
Seems
I
very
guess we have
fresh.
to go and investigate.
Isn't there a library in this town? A settlement?
Oh God, that
Yes.
high elf is.
Oh,
Maybe we can
God.
research any occult knowledge there. Look for this thing, this
Most
organization.
likely is forbidden, but you could try.
Wait,
Strange
what?
people always drop off books and such there.
Exactly. Might even find some obscure tomes there that might have subjects about it.
Really, hey, your character seems to be sort of like in awe of a second, like, oh, why is this?
For no reason
Yeah.
at all. Maybe we should go to that library and take a look. What seems to be the problem, miss? Are you alright? You seem rather out of it.
I'm fine. Let's go to that library.
We shall try to find information about this cult. How shall I address you? Sire, maybe. Lord.
Lord?
I don't want to be impolite.
By all means, the library should be open. She's just generally a bitch. What? No, I just said nothing.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. No.
The elf is a bitch.
Oh my.
Oh!
Very vulgar.
We didn't say that. No, we did not.
Why would you call someone you haven't met that sort of vulgar language, young lady?
Indeed.
It's very rude of you. You should take that back immediately.
Yes.
The Knoll wife, the chiefess in a way. She just sort of laughs to herself. Her and her husband sort of laugh under the breath.
I would
She's
say
definitely
that
not a lich.
There's something about her.
She's a bitch. Then I walk away.
Oh my.
Let's meet this lich. I mean, this lady.
Oh my
She's.
god.
If she was a lich, she'd be dead by now. Well.
Oh my.
I'm just trying not to be vulgar out here.
Huh?
Nothing, my lord.
Oh my gosh.
He's being cheeky. So
do you all? Yeah. So Lily knows where the library is. Lily, do you take? Yeah. Good luck looking for the strange books.
Yes.
If you do find them, burn them as soon as you find them.
Say,
Okay.
didn't you say you got a book? Or did you actually?
We need to go somewhere private. You open.
Yeah.
I should go to that.
Let me not cuss you out right now.
What cuss? What did I say?
The opposite. We need to go somewhere private.
Oh, sorry. Well, okay, we could go to the stable with Melvin.
Why don't we just go in our carriage?
That's a good idea.
Don't we still have the rooms or no?
Yeah, you still
I
the
mean,
rooms.
so-and-so
The rooms are there for a whole week.
Yeah, so-and-so is still sleeping there.
You could just go into one of your rooms. You all have separate rooms.
Fair enough.
Johnston is probably sleeping still.
I dabbled.
We'll say he's making his drug deal, but
Oh my.
Hello, Dead on
Alright,
Sunrise.
so-
All right.
Do you
Okay.
go back? Do you go back into
I'm
one
about
of
to
your
be
rooms?
cussed out by an elf. I'm sorry.
And which room do you go into, real quick though, just so I can like
All right.
image this?
I don't
In
know.
a room.
Any room.
I
Okay.
don't think it really
Preferably,
matters.
preferably the room that we bought for. That we paid
Yeah,
for.
that's what I mean. Like, which room of yours do you want to ruin?
One of them. It
Okay.
doesn't
Flip a
matter.
coin.
Okay, let's see this.
Just
We'll say
opens the door.
Lily's or Mao's room. Mao takes you to her room, but
All right.
because her pack's still there, because no one said that they got their armor and stuff on.
Oh yeah.
Armor is heavy.
So yeah, it'll take you a bit. But yeah, so you go back into the inn, or Lily, do you want to curse out Nicholas now?
Now let's just go into
Sorry.
the room.
So you start going up the stairs. The innkeeper just looks at you and just sort of like nods his head, and like goes back to like messing around with like his room numbers and ledgers and stuff. You go into Mao's room and she opens her pack and she pulls out this strange cloth covered book.
Okay, this is a magic book. That
Right.
means don't read shit from the pages.
That looks
Out
extremely creepy.
But I wanna.
So I
Nah.
should take off my glasses, what you're saying.
Because if you summon something, you're going first.
You see, that looks extremely evil and horrible. We should probably just throw that away. I mean,
I want to keep it.
okay, we could use it just like.
I thought it would be helpful.
I'm sorry, it was a joke. But in all seriousness, we might, if we're really careful, find something of use in there. We
Yes.
must traverse these pages with discretion, with caution. I have well, maybe I can read, not aloud, of course.
So do you take off the wrapping?
Yeah.
Perhaps
You see a leathered face.
Oh yes. What does it say inside? Does it have a title?
There's no title in the book. It's just a leathered face with gems in its eyes.
Oh, gems in his eyes, is it?
Okay,
Yeah.
correction. Is this like a human face?
It's now that you notice it, it's most likely human leather.
Oh, it's made. I mean, this is definitely not written by some mad Arab. I mean,
You do see something on the spine though.
look at the spine.
Isn't it
There's a
spine?
spine?
The like literal spine of the book, not the.
Is it a literal spine?
No, it's not. It's just the leather is stretched on it. No,
Alright.
you do see something carved, a knife. You do see H.R. Craftlove.
Oh God!
I'm sorry, not H.R. P.H. Sorry, P.H. Craftlove.
Why?
Just saying, this
How
is an
original.
official thing from D&D. Huh?
How original.
I know.
Is it the Bombonomicon?
I don't know.
No.
Is it gonna explode and is it gonna explode our minds?
That'd be great, but not right now.
Not right now. Alright, I'm backing up.
Can any of us do our arcana
Can I do a
check
freaking,
on
Yeah,
this?
you can do Arcana check. You can do Arcana check or Religious check, because this most likely is a religious check.
Very well.
I'm just gonna do
6.
both.
Alright, so whatever cult this is, you hope not to really find out. Though Mao, you sadly know. You've heard, not really know, but you've heard something that praised like books of this horrible variety. You don't really know exactly what it would be, but you all assume it's like a very evil cult.
Yeah, it's out of character. It's obviously the Necronomicon.
No, it is not.
It's obviously the
It's the
Necronomicon.
Book of the Dead.
And we're gonna get fucking destroyed. Oh yes, this book seems very harmless. But
It's not Necronomicon, it's the Book of the Dead out of game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No. Like Asher's the Evil Dead. Come on, Asher's is
Okay.
evil.
Oh well.
Okay, now.
So this book, it seems very dangerous, right?
Very old, very dangerous. Yeah.
Okay, read it.
So you
Fine.
open. Do you open
the
it?
bloody thing. What is the
It's
worst that could
all an
I'm not.
happen?
abyssal.
I'm not
Fuck.
All
opening
an abyssal.
Oh, of course.
Oh look.
In horribly made papyrus stained with blood and ink and age that has the rough irony smell of just coagulated blood and horrible things.
Well,
You just the text some text sort of pops out at you almost magically, but obviously you don't really understand. None of you understand abyssal, thank the gods. So you just sort of you've seen this kind of text before. Also, if it was the
Demons.
Necronomicon, it would be deep speech.
Demons speak abyssal, right?
Yes,
There's demons in here, right?
there's tons of demons.
Let's go look for a demon.
oh, we could go to the
By all means,
barkeeper.
you could try.
Here, here's a
I'm-
ledger. Take a look.
Hey,
I
can you
mean-
read this? Oh, I can read it out loud for you.
You don't have to. Let's just find a demon. We
Alright.
can.
Oh, this
we
sounds
can
awful.
We can
Sounds like a
bribe
terrible idea.
them.
No, why are we doing this? I don't appreciate this.
Cause we need to find these people's kid.
We could just go into the forest,
We
but
can
he
do
left.
it without summoning some horrible being.
don't
Nick
have
does
to,
not
we're
like
not
this at
dumb.
all.
We need to
Wait,
figure out
Young lady.
this book might have relations to this cult. If we find out what this cult is and what they do, this will help us find that child. If there's some cult we don't want to deal with, we can leave the child alone.
You could like just flip through the pages looking for the unholy symbol. A little DM suggestion.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, look
Let's look at the pretty pictures. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that guy.
Oh,
Oh, look.
do you actually want to go through it?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that.
All right, so you just start frantically, and with shock and horror, start frantically going through the pages. The blood art is gorgeous. Like you can't believe that human blood can do this. This is just beautiful.
Shut up. I don't. No, it's not that beautiful. Oh, it's actually really beautiful. Oh, okay. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really good. Like this is like what like a fringe indie artist would do in modern art, but
Don't stare too hard.
but they're all horrible torture and mayhem. One of them does have a slight bit of hope, though. It seems like a heroic character holding a staff with a skull on it and walking it up some kind of mountain. But you can maybe roll religion, or maybe you can roll arcana to see on what that would be.
7.
No way. No idea.
That's
Here
very
it is.
cool.
Let's try this one.
Jose, actually, you would know.
Don't I get a
Uh,
+5 to my intelligence rolls because
Wait,
of observant?
Observant.
The feature that I have.
Yeah. Wait, isn't that? I thought that's only for investigation.
It's intelligence and investigation.
Like, oh, so you would know. No, it's passive perception, passive intelligence, which is investigation.
You know,
Okay.
before we keep going,
But you would know what this is. You know
Let's-
exactly.
Clearly.
What this is.
let's just be prepared, and I'm gonna call it protection from evil on us as we're going through it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
holy
good choice. I was actually about to make you roll something. But you know this is the hero. This is known as the Great Hero. No real name is given to this being. Is called the Great Hero. This reminds you of something of Atropus. Not Atropus. Nope, not yet.
That's soup.
This reminds you of something of Orcus and stuff like that.
Oh, Dominus Bartre.
You summoned 4. No, I'm kidding. You then accidentally slip your fingers and accidentally flip to the front of the page again. You didn't notice this one picture. It is 1 second.
Sacrament.
You see a unholy symbol
Of your mother.
No. Though he is known to be quite bitchy.
Sorry.
You see this in blood, as in the first page.
Yeah.
That's like
Wow.
that's like on the back of the face of the book.
Oh, it's Pac-Man.
Strange Pac-Man. But you
Well,
go back
he
to
looks
flipping
like
things, and you
Chrome.
do see the strange symbol that you were described. It's around the back. It's not really like anything in particular.
That looks spooky.
You don't know what that is.
Yeah, we need to go find a demon.
I don't
Wait,
like the way you say that. It's so casually.
We need to understand.
I mean, we could just say get a kobold. I don't think they appreciate being called demons.
Sorry,
Oh yeah, I don't know tieflings.
sorry, not the tieflings are devils, and also the no tentacles. Sorry, sorry to disappoint.
What?
No tentacles on the
Very
symbol.
well.
That's the symbol.
We shall find one that understands this language. Yes.
Okay.
You
Wait,
can go to the chief.
that
He seems
one lady used to be.
the soup lady.
Yeah.
You believe also the elder was also like this as well. You can assume because he is the
Take the book
oldest.
to him.
Do you think? Yeah, he would actually help
Put-
Super like.
Put a bookmark there.
On where?
Yeah, look at
On
this.
the page with this?
With the strange symbol, yeah.
Alright,
That's very
so
useful.
Nah, before we show him the book, we must ask if he speaks Abyssal first.
Yes, some leading
Yeah,
questions.
just walks in, just hey, I found this book made of human skin. You should read it.
so do you do this?
Yeah.
So you all go back to the town hall. A suspicious aura is around you, or no one really wants to be around you right now. Especially anyone with demonic blood.
Did we cover the book back?
Do you? Oh yeah. Do you cover back in the cloth?
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, we just hold it out above her head. Say, look at the book.
We got
No.
You wrap it back, and the
No.
aura, there's like negative aura is gone, and people are generally fine with you.
Okay. Yeah.
You go into the town hall again. The two are talking. They seem to be quite hopeful, actually. Oh,
Greetings, my
did you
lord.
find something that quick? Around only half an hour. The
Mm.
sun has barely even moved. Though, what does that smell?
Smells
disgusting.
Excuse me, your lord, but we
Uh.
have a favor to ask you.
He sort of looks at his wife, and she just shrugs. What is it, dearie?
Do either of you guys speak Abyssal?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
Hey,
we
it's
do.
Abyssal, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Abyssal is a chaotic language. We're all speaking
Do
different.
you read it?
Of course, of course.
So we found info on the cult, the Soder's son. But we
He's
can't-
very. He look like he sort of goes back in his chair, a bit afraid. Okay.
But we can't read that info.
Can I see where you found this information? And also, can you tell me where the librarian is? You see, he like claws at his chair, at his wooden chair, and just like, makes claw marks in it. Pissed.
Wait, what was his question?
Where's the librarian?
What was his question?
Could you give me this text, and can you tell me where the librarian is? He's mad because he thinks that she made this.
Well, the librarian disappeared when she gave me this book.
Oh, I actually saw her going to the market just a minute ago. She most likely was doing a little trick on you.
Well, she sold this book to me last night.
Maybe she has something to do with it.
No. She's stupid. She doesn't know what she's doing. She most likely bought it off some random person. Maybe one of the people who kidnapped our son. Give it to me.
I wish, my lord, I would advise caution when going through this book.
Please do not read
Do
these
not
words
leave them.
aloud.
Exactly.
He looks at his wife. She holds his hand. Be careful. You're the only one who can actually truly save
Then
us.
I cast
Don't do
protection
this.
name from evil on on him.
Ooh.
Oh,
Haven't done like that for a while.
Now
Hey, you-
remember, this info is to save your son, so we need you.
He goes up to the. He unwraps the book, and his wife just her eyes widen, her pupils go small, and she like runs into the corner out of fear. That's not good. Ow. She feels cold. She's like rubbing the sides of her arms. She's crossed her arms. The husband is protected, so he's pretty fine.
Do we have
Okay. Wait, how many? Does it say consumes? Oh! Do you have powdered silver and iron? Or holy water?
Oh, well, I do have wine made of holy water.
Okay, we'll say the wine is the holy water. Because it
Ah,
consumes
You
that.
should give her a sip of that, please.
Start chucking it.
Don't
Wait,
hit her
how
with
many-
it.
Wait, how many spell slots do you have? Level 1 spell slots.
well, we rested, didn't we?
Yeah. So you have 3 people. 4. So you've casted all your level 1 spell slots.
Wait, no.
It's one person, it's one willing creature you touch. And it's concentration. Wait.
What? It's only protection from evil.
It's concentration,
evil
and it's up to one person.
Yes, on the chieftain.
Yeah, but you cast it original on everyone else. But
Yeah,
you couldn't have, because it's concentration, because once you cast another concentration spell, the last one's negated.
Well, that was just.
So you only protected one person when you were
Exactly.
all together. Oh, I thought you protected everyone.
No.
Oh, I thought, who did you protect?
Me? I was reading. Look.
Oh, okay.
Weren't
Okay, so I'll just say this: both
Ooh.
Alice, not this again. So Jose's character and Lily, both of you feel very disturbed because he wasn't the one. He wasn't protecting you. I'm sorry, I misread the spell, and you protect the chief, and as the wife looks extremely worried and hides in the corner, actually putting some hay over herself.
Oh
I don't
my.
want to look at it, she says.
I don't know.
We
I
should
don't want to
go
look at it. Put it away.
outside. We should go outside.
No, I think this is worse to put outside. Just rot the land. It's already
No, I'm
bad enough.
talking about the 3 of us that are not protected.
Just don't look at the book.
Priest,
Yes.
tell one of these women to take my wife outside.
Take his wife outside quickly.
Who though?
Well, I'll just go. I'll grab her and I'll go outside.
You grab her hand, but her claws are out, so they sort of scratch at you, but they don't really
That's
hurt you.
okay.
Yeah, she's very afraid. The minute you walk out the building, though, she calms down a bit. So it's going back into the building. So now you're outside.
I give her a pat on the head.
I'm stoically there.
Stupid fly! Get pulls the fly stream.
I'm standing there stoically, chanting away the protection charm.
So, didn't say a name, but it says this will be the dawn of greatness. And if this is the book that I think it is, which I don't know how she'd get it, this is most likely something Orcus is looking for. An event or something Orcus is for. This most likely isn't from what it seems like, this isn't an actual holy symbol. Oh, unholy symbol to be exact. This seems to be something of depiction. I don't know. But I know this is definitely not an unholy symbol. This is just something they put in the book to like symbolize what this event is. Whatever this thing is, this is a major event. A huge one. Something that Orcus would love. Though I personally would not know. Sadly. Wish I could help. But also, me and my wife were discussing, there was one piece of knowledge that I forgot to give you. This was all up north, near the mountainside. The men said the Countergrade said they walked into a cave. At the time, it seemed like the cave wasn't fully finished, they said, for there was no lights. It most likely has been finished, and you could easily maybe find it now. Many people live in caves in Diradan, though this has to be something of an extreme difference. Up just up north to the mountainside. Wouldn't take you that long, especially with what we heard you came in with. If you just start booking it through.
I see.
But this text, he flaps it in the air. This is most likely demonic in nature. The blood's definitely human. The face is definitely human. I don't know if it's alive. Sort of he grabs both sides of the book and starts shaking it. Talk! Speak, damn you! Speak! He starts speaking in
You
abyssal.
better hurry. This spell only lasts for 10 minutes.
He sort of rolls his eyes. I am a religious shaman of old age. I should be fine.
I am not.
I am one of passion and war and fashion. I am quite strong.
Fashion.
Yes, you do look very
Sorry,
dapper.
not of that kind.
You do look very
Different
dapper,
kind of
but
fashion.
you still should be careful.
He sort of rolls his eyes. No. He sort of flips through it. Yes, this is definitely of Orcus origin. The unholy symbol in the beginning of it is of his. Disgusting symbol. Even of my creator, the disgusting blood-hungry, chaotic hyena being that made gnolls. Even he hates Orcus, for Orcus hates all. The being of true hatred and... Ugh.
Okay, who is Orcus?
You're at... you put it like... Oh, did you walk back in?
I don't know.
I
just feel like this was something he probably mentioned.
No, no one's mentioned anything yet.
I'll
Okay.
definitely mention
So
it later.
you... we'll say you walked back in, the wife nudged you. Go back inside, you need to listen. You go back inside and you hear all this. The Orcus, this demon lord, one of the oldest, really. Strongest, one of the most intelligent. I'd say the third most intelligent, maybe second. Arguably. Though he is the master of undead and of other dead things, of rot and decay and hatred. He hates all things and is made of hatred. In a human form, they said, when he came here. We were told that the area was so filled with necrotic and evil energy that everyone started to start rioting. But when one person died, they would then rise again to continue the fray. It was a horrid battle. Never happened. I believe it happened in somewhere in Syria. I don't remember. An old story my mother told me before I left. Good riddance, remember? I was a young boy before I was awakened. This was stories of welcome bloodshed, really. It was horrific from what I've heard. And even now, I fear dreaming of these things. Orcus is a chaotic being, a horrible being. Though not as bad as my creator. Zora just looks at the face of the book.
We should put the book back in its sash.
I want
How much did you buy for this book?
I can't remember.
Most likely a gold. That woman likes gold more than anything.
Oh,
He puts the book on the ground, and from the sheath, a fiery axe then quickly forms. In the name of Gormash, burn! He slams the summoned axe and chopping the book in two. You hear screams and whispers wisp and fly around you and then come out of the chimney.
Probably
there's
not
a
breathe that in. Holds his breath.
It all flies out.
Can I get my money back?
He goes over to you and gives you 1 gold. And for the rest of you, and for all of you in total, from what this seems, this is more dangerous than what it seems, what it should be. If this is Orcus cultists doing this disgusting mess, they most likely need a demon blood, awakened demon blood, to summon whatever they need. Maybe they've learned something that Orcus might want.
Wait, is your son an awakened demon? Wait, what are these
Of course.
people?
Well, if it
My
was
son
a...
is a gnoll, an awakened gnoll, my dear friend.
Then,
He was born this way, born of blood from both my wife and I.
if...
So that
She was
explains-
raised by elves and forcibly turned awakened, whereas I was a natural mate. I was only 5 when it happened.
I see.
Ran away a year later.
So that might be the reason why they said your son an
Maybe.
easy target.
Easy target, or they just need the blood. Awakened demon blood is quite strong and is used in a variety of things.
Well, if it was a
Rituals and
year
such.
ago, then it's probably dead, I'm afraid. I'm sorry to say.
Or he might have been.
As we predict, but knowing Orcus, though he generally prefers his people dead, his cultists generally go against this rule and keep some people alive.
Or might be an undead creature.
If he was, I'd make sure you killed him.
Of course.
But
We shall invest.
I want you to look for, to still find him.
Of course.
To find out at least what happened to him.
If we find his body, we can give him a proper burial as well.
Do
Bless
you-
his heart. Bless...
Also, your pay. Me and my wife are also discussing if this became of strange importance, we'd give you 1/3 of how much we were willing to give you. We didn't really tell you how much we were willing to pay, though. He gives you a large and heavy gold sack, gold-filled sack. 300 gold for all of you to split among yourselves. 1/3 of what you will be getting.
Oh, so
100 each.
so it's a get
Well,
the
you can
rest
give it
later
how
when
much?
it's completed. I see. Very well. Thank you, my lord. We shall-
There's 600 gold waiting for you if you come back with any information of my son.
100
You
gold.
can even lie to me, but alas, I will know when you do.
I
May
will
I
not
ask
lie.
one more question?
Of course.
Do you have any idea where this cult might be?
As I said, the Tardigrade said they were in the mountains, hiding in a cave. You must go there. Find out what happened.
Okay.
I must know something of my son.
Well,
Dear, the grounds are safe. He interrupts you. Sorry, and his wife walks back in. Oh, sorry, she was just a move.
well, you know what time it is on a character? Shopping.
This
She walks past all of you and she goes back to her thing.
Shopping time.
Shopping!
So we can prepare for our mission, yeah?
a lot of holy water.
I suggest holy water. Bless. Though we don't have an enchanter here, though we do have a variety of alchemists.
I know how to bless holy water, don't I? Ryan, another character?
You can make holy water.
Is there a church around here?
Whenever I walk, there's a...
The only religious place is this place here. It's why this evil energy didn't leak out.
Every
Right.
tavern is a church
Is
to the
there-
brewer.
I need a priest right now.
Hello.
You hug your nearest
I mean,
priest.
Jesus.
Hello, I am... my name is Nicoloso. I'm a priest of the brewer.
I
I am
A noble god, though I've heard he was originally human.
I'm literally a priest. I've been traveling with you the entire time.
well, I need to be blessed right now.
Very well.
Jesus.
What form of blessing do you seek, child?
Protection, motherfucker. Come on.
Whoa,
You're
you're
just
such...
all in front of the elder. He's just sort of looking at you confusingly, just like,
I am...
Okay.
Okay, let's just pray then. Was that out of character?
Huh? You could literally lie and bonk her on the head and say, "You are blessed, my child."
Was that out of character
Bob.
earlier?
What?
Yeah, that was out of character.
Oh.
Yeah, I was.
No, that's in game. That was really good.
Oh my god.
I was actually trying to. I'm a priest.
You wave your arms in the
Hello.
air, saying you're a priest,
Just
and you.
okay, let's just do this later. Let's just get what we need now and then do this later.
Of course.
You could try.
I need to go to the
You
toilet.
could go to the city of Gar, though it would be the safest right now.
I need to go to the bathroom out of character.
Out of character.
Yeah.
How long have we been doing this? For 2 hours. Yeah, let's have a bathroom break, everyone. Let's have a little bathroom break.
Bathroom brah.
Little bathroom break. Let's have like a 15-minute, 30-minute break. You know.
That's quite long.
Some people got a shit, Lily.
30 minutes.
Some people have big shits. But yeah, 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes is long.
An hour.
Yeah. Oh God, why do you keep on clicking on that? No, I want to all put together. Move this over here. God, I'm really hating this right now. There we go. So I'll be, that was a quick pee. God, have you ever seen like Dr. Mario?
No.
Oh, never mind. It's just like the page where I have all these like symbols and stuff. It looks like the bugs and stuff from that game. All right, I'll be right back. I'll get water and stuff like that. I am thirsty. Yeah, get like a break.
Some grog. Well.
Hello.
I see. You're crazy. No. All right, let's put a intermission thing on. God damn it.
You killed me. I was gonna live. I was gonna live. Intermission. Okay. Is everyone back?
I think.
Okay. So, alright, is everyone back? Everyone ready?
I'm here.
Is everyone's bladdered empty?
Probably.
Are your pee bottles ready? Your
That's
poop filters at the wheel?
no.
Bleep, bloop.
Your Cheetos beside you?
Ew.
Silence! Silencer
Right.
ultimate with refresher orb.
Huh?
Silencer ultimate with refresher orb.
Oh god. Have you ever seen Pyrian Flax's thing on Silencer?
No.
It's great. Oh man, I'll show you. But alright, welcome back.
Here you go, by the way. This is like a great little... probably a great set of
Multi-
music for this setting as well.
Play it. Okay.
What?
Are you back? Alright. So yeah, did you walk out of the building? Or are you
No, I
still? Are
jumped
you
out
guys?
the
We're
window.
back, by the way.
Yeah, we're back. Stop this intermission.
Revenge of our bladders. Atropus, sorry.
The revenge of bladder, of inflated bladders. Now,
We're back now.
so yeah, all this happened. Very heavy, a lot of stuff. So, Yeah. what now?
We want to buy things. We should go to the merchants and equip ourselves for the journey ahead. It will surely be a very treacherous one and full of danger.
Indeed.
Dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Actually, here. He gives you a cloth, a bit of a rugged cloth. This cloth has protected me for a long time,
Does
and
it look...
hopefully it will protect you.
Is it magical?
Yes,
Is it
somewhat.
fabulous?
Yes, yes, it is.
I look at the cloth.
You unfold it, and it is a symbol of a fiery axe. That is the holy symbol of Gormash.
Well, I can't be wearing
I
that.
am a
can
follower. Gormash in this setting is a orc who is literally set on fire. Think about Black Hand from World of Warcraft, but always on fire and is so hot that wherever he steps is always on fire. Like a nightmare almost.
Well, I know who to give this to.
Yes, this is a thing that has protected me. Great times of terror.
Does it protect us from the flames?
For the fire and flames, you must carry on, but...
Ha.
He told me that joke once. I never understood it, actually.
Must be some form of riddle.
Maybe.
Guitar solo cuts in.
That's how it's solved. No. Yeah. This will bless you. If you wave your hand upon it, it will bless you. But I don't know for how long. Though I am a religious man of his cult, I am able to get many blessings of it.
But
I believe yours will be short-lived and only maybe a one-time thing. So be careful. This will make your weapon.
Try it.
No, let's
I want to give
do
it
it
to
when
the
we
to
get
the druid.
done.
I think our druid should have it.
I believe it will bless all of you within an area. So, I remember working with a caravan. They were all blessed when I used that cloth.
I think Melvin should.
It's old, weathered now, but it will be of good use to you whenever you need it.
Melvin, I think, yes. Thank you, chieftain.
Welcome. And also, if this is of demonic origin, I don't suggest just getting holy water. You'll just be pissing them off. They're not just normal zombies, you know.
But
Just gonna get a water gun
holy water works on
with
demons.
holy
no?
water in it. Just.
Wait, holy water doesn't work on demons out of character?
It does. No, it does. He's saying that you might need more than that because these are zombies and such, but it's like they're not normal zombies. They're
We need
they're further.
A fire hose.
You'll need something. Maybe.
Is there a place we can bathe in holy water?
I can bless a lake.
Do you say this in game or out of game?
Either.
I believe there is, though it's very far from here. In Eldaroon, I believe there is a whole bathing place blessed by clerics. It's quite beautiful from what I've heard, though I've never wanted to do the pilgrimage. Oh shit, I was actually supposed to be playing fucking music.
I make wine with blessed grapes and holy water, actually. Not
I don't
on
know
the
how to
subject.
feel about that, but okay.
What? It's my own brand.
If we need to, we can just chuck your wine at them.
No, why would you do that?
It's got holy water in it. It'll work.
Such a waste.
Well,
Maybe they'll get drunk off of it.
well, that reminds me of one
Make it a
time.
disadvantage.
Ahem.
I mean,
The large gnoll sort of just like stomps towards you.
Sorry, I'm reminiscing.
No, you're fine. I mean, you'll need something of more holier variety. Good bunch of holy water will always help, but you might need something else. Be careful. You might need
Some
some
cheddar cheese. That's pretty holy.
essence. You might need some essence.
We have
You
some
might
of
need
that.
some essence so you could just end these lives and maybe purifying them.
Oh, we actually
Where
have a
could
bit of
it
that.
be?
You do?
Yeah, a little bit.
Radiant essence is a
Oh.
beautiful thing. Can purify the most wonderful of creatures.
Can't we
But
put
it
those
is
in
the...
weapons?
You could enchant your weapons with it, though it'll be quite difficult. It's quite dangerous. You might overwhelm the essence in your blades or whatever your weapons
Explode.
are.
Is
And
there specialists that do it?
oh, of course, essence binders and oh yes, the essence binders. They live in Eldaroon, or you also have the some clerics of certain varieties, but shamans are the easiest to find, myself included. Though I am of proficiency of fire and earth, if you catch my drift.
Well, I hear that.
No one here, somewhat
If,
quite obviously, is able to control radiant essence. For radiant essence, is the second most dangerous kind of essence.
can I...
Could we throw it
Wait,
at
what
them?
kind of radiance do...
Well, it's dangerous because you're more likely to gain essence madness from it. Where necrotic is slow and mischievous,
I
but
got a
more
question.
horrifying when it does.
I got an outside question.
Do you interrupt?
Okay,
Or...
no, like outside, non-character.
Oh,
What
yeah,
essence do we have?
Radiant. You have a whole jug of radiant essence.
Okay, if I
Well, a
was to
whole
get
wine bottle of it.
gloves, can we put that on gloves?
Yeah,
Like
out of game.
enchant it?
Yeah, you can enchant anything with essence.
Okay, I'm about to go
Put it
get
on weapons.
gloves.
Yeah, you put on weapons. You
Can
can
we,
put
like,
on
put
anything.
it
Hell,
in-
you can chug it yourself, but you might.
Go crazy.
It might not be
Can I
well for
chug
you.
it?
Could we
Yeah.
mix it with holy water and
It's
then
already-
throw it at people?
It's better than holy water. you just be putting essence in water by that point. No offense.
Could you make it like? Could we just throw it at them?
He sort of just grabs his brow. You can do a lot with it.
Anything.
Almost anything. Give him.
Guaranteed.
Yes.
Essence. Buy essence now. No.
No, don't buy it.
All right. Well, we shall be going now to market.
Yes. Good luck.
Thank you.
And don't harm yourselves with the essence. As
No.
I said, radiant essence
Whoops,
is,
I slipped.
though essence is
Everywhere.
radiant essence seems to be the positive of essence. It is, though, because your body accepts it, for it wants to be holier and happy, it will make you gain essence madness more quickly. Where necrotic is a slow and mischievous steps to this. The fastest way to gain essence madness is if you have the two fighting each other, or any kind of essence mixing together. Be careful, young ones. Be
So,
careful.
You could hypothetically create a bomb with essence mix.
That sounds
Yes, there are such things, though they are strange and hard to truly make. You'll need to find a very good artificer, or someone who's very good at gunpowder.
I just got that
But-
thought in my head because you said that the essence fight each other. Maybe some reaction. 'Cause I do dabble in alchemy and all that.
Mm-hmm. I'd be careful, though, you. He goes back to keeps the brewing though. He goes over to back to the hay-covered throne, just sits in it and like tries trying to get his wife back. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm just worried. Is it gone? Book
I-
gone? Yes, my dear. Yes, it is.
I looked at the elf. Did you hear that? We could make bombs. I noticed you were dabbling with alchemy earlier. You know, maybe that could be something.
Oh, real quick. This is where you believe this is where the marketplace would be.
I was addressing Fluffy's character.
What?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying real quickly.
I said, my character said, "Did you hear? We could make bombs out of essence."
Yeah.
I saw you
Let's do
dabbling.
it.
I saw you dabbling with alchemy earlier. Maybe this could be a career path for you.
Oh my.
I could even teach you a few things. I know a little bit, but I'm not an expert in the field. But
Also, I have another question.
Huh.
So he's talking about all these places, and then there's like a place near the then there's the cave location. I have no idea where all these places are. Like,
So
are
let's
these
go.
places on our way to the cave, or are they actually
So
far
I'm gonna
from
flip to the I'm gonna
Map
flip
time.
to the map.
Okay.
So Eldaroon is the elven capital that has portals to the Feywild and stuff like that. He's saying up the village is right here, right? So you can go to Gar, and then from what he believes, it's somewhere up north, maybe northeast. He didn't say that part, but so most likely you'd go over this way.
Yeah, and then what was in Gar again?
Gar is the city of monsters. A lot of monstrous folk, centaurs, minotaurs.
AKA where DM wants us to go because he wants to do lots of voices.
But did the dude said that there were anything there? Because I can't remember.
And Gar.
Yeah.
He said you can maybe get supplies, but he said it's a bit dangerous nowadays.
No, he was talking about like a pool of holy water.
Oh, that was an Eldaroon. He said there was like a thing.
Are there places in Gar where we can get stuff enchanted?
Maybe. Though it's not really known to be a very religious place.
Are there places here where we can get stuff enchanted?
You could ask.
Okay, we'll ask.
Alright, you ask. Maybe. The alchemist could maybe help you with that. Or, if not, then... Maybe they could point you in a direction. Maybe someone around here knows. Sorry if I'm not much of a help. I generally don't dabble in such enchantments. Like I said, I am pretty good with fire enchants and such. If you need help with that.
Could you
Though
make
it doesn't really seem like all of you have weapons. So.
Could you make a portable stove?
Oh, whoops. Whoops, that's the... Whoops. A portable stove.
Yes.
Ah.
Like a magic.
I could,
because our wagon is
maybe.
very, very small, and we would like a way to make our experimentations with like alchemy and the such in a safe place.
Sort of like he sort of like scratches his chin fur. He could maybe, right? Who wouldn't? He'd be quite big. From what I've heard, your cart's quite. From what you just said, as well as from what other people have told me, it's quite small. I don't think there's any room I could give you.
Wait, is there someone make carts here? We upgrade.
No, not exactly. We only have the stable master here, and he's.
Do you know anyone who
of
might?
Rent.
Do you know anyone nearby who could create wagons?
There's a tinker up north, actually, in the way you'll be going. He's messing with the essence engine, helping with setting up electricity, trying to invent it. Yes, quite interesting. He uses fire essence to create energy, and we're still trying to learn how this works.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is.
Are there places we can get enchantments?
As I mentioned, the alchemist here could maybe, but if not, they can point you towards any directions. Gar maybe as well, but Elzaroon would be the best place for that. For there's a very high amount of essence bindings and such.
Nick definitely wants to go to the electrician.
Okay then.
Or as well as you could maybe, if you're willing to waste time, you could go all the way to the Marble City.
But
Well, that is the capital of magic in Diradan, though. That is.
We do not have time for that.
A track.
I feel like Eldaroon is a safer bet.
Yeah.
We need. He might be dead or dying, so if he is alive, so we don't have time for that.
Well, while you guys do that, I'm gonna go to the alchemist and see what I can get from.
Remember, you did those potions.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go check up on.
All right.
Yeah. Nick is gonna go to the guy that sells shields and whatever. The craftsman, the blacksmith. Does he sell shields?
Mhm.
No, it's
Oh,
probably.
God, what did you say?
Oh no, Nick wants to buy a
Havis?
Pavis, and a crossbow.
What's Havis?
Pavis is a shield, tower shield.
Oh, oh. Uh, okay. Yeah, yeah. You can go to the weapon guy, the weapon woman. She seems to have a liking towards it. Use that to your advantage.
Fine.
Spicy.
I go to the crossbow merchant first.
There's no crossbow merchant. There's just a weaponsmith.
All right.
You believe she does? She most likely makes crossbows.
All right, I go there.
All right.
Hello. Hello again, my dear. How are you?
So, let's go in order of Discord for
Okay.
that. So that's where you're going. So we'll put you over here. Where are you going, Lily? We're going to be starting with you as well.
Alchemist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said. So you go back to the alchemist, and just so we can set you up, Jose, where do you go?
I have no idea.
You can go with
I don't know where
someone.
really to go.
You can go. You can try going to the. You know where this is the marketplace, most likely. It's a large area, and you always hear a lot of noise coming over there. So it's most likely the marketplace.
Uh-huh.
So you can go there with your 100 gold. Find more variety of things.
Sure. Why not?
Wait, wouldn't a gun be better? Wait, I don't know how to use guns. Never mind.
You're just not proficient in it. You can still use one. It'd just say like you wouldn't have any minuses towards it. You just use it. 5e is pretty nice with things you don't have proficiency in. So proficiency is always nice.
Oh, so you get bonuses when you use it.
Yes, proficiency is like a bonus. It's like
Mm.
yeah. So if you had it gives you +2 to attack, but not to damage.
Ah.
3.5 players.
So I would have a 0 bonus because I have 10 dexterity. Anyway.
Yeah. So anything you roll would be to hit, but you still use a gun, which is generally better than a crossbow.
Anyway.
All right, but let's go to Lely's here. So you go back to the All Seeing Eye Guild's alchemy place. You open they just opened. You can see that the sign looks like recently flipped. You go inside, and there is the same Knoll and Knoll and Goblin. Yeah, it was a Goblin. My apologies. She's polishing bottles, and so is the Knoll. They're just making sure everything's nice and shiny. Oh, hello again. Did we finish those potions? Mm-hmm. He nods his head. Yes, we did. We finished one of them at least. Perfect. We have enough for one batch, for one little potion, but those confusion. Yeah, a potion of confusion. A gaseous potion of confusion. Go get the potion. All right. He walks into the back and then comes out with a strange
Essence madness.
Huh?
I sense Essence madness on Lily.
Oh no.
Not yet.
Oh,
So
wow.
he comes out with a strange swirling bottle of just like constantly changing colors. Though it seems quite light, like lighter than most potions. Comes over and hands it to you. Thank you for the rare material.
Wait, how many? Just one?
It takes, from what they said, it takes them a week to make 7.
Yeah,
Like
like
one per
one
day.
a day, they said.
Yeah,
Please come back later.
and they'll give you the profit of. I'm sorry, it's 5 out of a. I'm sorry, it was like 5 out of a week.
And they keep 2, I think, or something.
Yeah, they give 10.
And we get like the rest of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
And you throw it. The effect is in a 20-foot radius. A large gas cloud. Any creature of large and below is affected by this. They have to roll a Wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, they are confused.
I thought it makes them nauseous.
Yeah, it makes them confused and nauseous and stuff like that.
They just start hurling.
Not hurling, it just makes their stomach hurt. Nauseous. Subnauseous. No. But yeah. Would you like anything else? We just got a shipment. Yeah, it's
Oh,
quite strange. Generally, we don't get shipments right now. Especially
uh,
on, what is it, Tuesday?
can
Thursday.
you
Yes.
can you tell me what it is you guys got?
Just a bunch of healing potions. We have a moderate healing potion, though, which is really good.
Mm,
The moderate healing potions are 44 plus 4.
what does that mean?
You roll 4d4s plus 4, and you heal for that much.
Okay. No, I thought it was like 44 gold, and I was like,
No, oh, no. They're not. No, this is out of game. That was out of game. Anything that's to do with stats and dice and stuff is out of game, unless you're playing D&D and D&D, which is a horrible idea.
Okay,
D&D.
and
I heard a horse.
I just heard a horse too.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's the music. You could ask how much it is.
That bird is a spy.
A
The
spy.
government trying to watch us. It's a
Bird
drone.
is a spy. You could ask them, what the price of this potion is. Sorry. It's like, oh yes, there's also a few lesser potions as well, with one strange one, correct? Yeah, one strange one. Mm-hmm. Oof. Is that you?
No,
Oh.
but that's what I'm going to go for, essentially.
Alright, but what do you do, Lily? What does Mal do? You internally scream.
No. So wait, what were the pushes? There was a
Uh,
moderate one.
a moderate healing potion with a variety of a lesser healing potion, so you already knew they had a bunch of them. And one strange one, though the Noel doesn't know on the top of his head. The goblin's looking in the back for it.
I'll get the moderate. How much are your moderate?
Moderate would be what was it? For you, dear? 75.
Oh God.
Uh, 75 gold?
Yep. Sorry about that. Moderate potions are a lot harder to make.
I see. And
And
your lesser potions?
lesser potions just grass and red mushrooms, basically. With
And they.
lesser for price, 15. Though we have a deal that if you buy 10, you if you buy 10, it's only 100.
That's really good.
I need enchantments though.
Oh, you didn't mention that. What do you say?
I'm gonna come back later. I guess I'm going. Nah, actually, I'll get 2 lesser potions.
All right. So that is
They're
30.
wait, they're still healing potions.
Yeah, the lesser healing potions are 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. So that's 30 gold.
Meow.
Leaves me with 71.
So, minus 30. But you never mention anything enchantments to them
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to?
Yeah.
He
Do you
said
guys do enchantments?
they sort of look at each other, and it's like, well, and the goblin says, "I dabble in a bit, though
Yeah.
not
Um,
with best." What
do
do you
you
have
know any ideas of any places that do enchantments with essence?
with essence? Well, we know a few alchemy recipes. We have some in the book, and the big book. She like
What would
slaps the big book that she has.
what would those be?
Um, a few of those are just extremely strong versions of potions. For example, a divine healing potion. What does that do? Extreme healing. The divine healing potions are so good that not many people really know what they do.
Um, if I was to give you some essence, you can make some, but how much would that be?
Um, we don't have the. If you want us to make something, an extremely good healing potion, we wouldn't really have all of the recipes. We would have to order things in. That maybe even take a month to maybe even a year.
I
It's really
see.
difficult to make these kind of these potions. Actually, from what I've heard, from a divine potion, healing potion, from what I've heard, it takes 10 years, a whole decade, just to make one. Yeah,
Oh my.
like a god has to make it. That's how good they are, from what I've heard.
I'll
So, from
actually.
what I can do with a bit of fire essence, I can make a fire splashing potion. It casts the spell Grease as well as catches immediate things in the area on fire. It's really nice.
With crease?
Grease, it's a spell, a lesser spell from wizards and stuff.
Hmm,
I dabble in a bit of arcane magic.
I
It's a
see.
dissertation, and a little floating cubes in her hand as she says that, and it's like she grabs it and it disappears.
No, I won't buy anything now, but I'll come later. Hello?
Oh, all right. Yeah. Though I do know in Gar actually, if you are going north, Gar, because Elderman's obvious. There's a lot of enchanters there, but the School of Enchantments is actually on Eldaroon. But in Gar, there's a very good enchanter. He's very good at his job, and a blind man, a blind what was he? It was like a what was he again? He was from what I remember, he was not Tabaxi. He was oh yes. Some strange blind human with the strange cat ears. He's not Tabaxi, but he's just has weird cat ears. I never understood him. He's a member of the All-Seeing Eye Guild, though, and that's why we know of him. He lives up in Gar, and he's an enchanter of weapons and such. Oh, you ever heard? He can even enchant guns and such, which is surprising.
I see. Thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Have fun and come back anytime. Thank you again for those wonderful potions. So,
Yes.
so you walk out of the alchemist, and we'll go in order of the Discord. We go to Nicholas. Nicholas, so
All
you
right.
you walk past the armor smith. He's just coming outside, and he just sees you walking down the path
Hello there,
that
chap.
that his sister has made. Where are you going?
Hello there, chap. How are you doing?
Hey, you going to buy a weapon?
I was actually looking for buy a crossbow, if possible.
Crossbow.
Yeah.
I don't know. My sister has a few.
Right.
Hey,
How much for?
sister. He like slams his fist up against the wall. What? He pokes her head out the side of the window. What do you want? Oh, it's a handsome man. Hello there, Boogie Bear. Mwah. How you doing? She like does that
Hello.
like from a distance. She like blows a kiss from you.
Try
Who wants a crossbow? Ow. Okay. She grabs the crossbow. Come in the shop. The path takes you around, and it will
slowly
take you to a
approach,
door that's right here.
looking around as if it's this.
You walk in. It's actually quite long, though you can see there's a door to go straight to where the forge is, and there is a variety of crossbows. Actually, a rifle, and a rifle like right above the her little area. Hear me. Raw.
Get off my
It's
lawn,
pretty long.
Grandpa. I'm thinking now. There's a fancy-looking weapon there on the wall. Is that a? That's one of those firearms. Yes.
Man, made it myself. Not the best, but it's a good quality. But my crossbows are on the wall over there. Right in front of you.
I see. I'll take a look at them.
Right here next to the door to the forge. So a variety of crossbows is hanging on there.
I'll take a look.
You go over to the
Anything
wall and you
catches
see
my eye.
there is one that's slightly glowing.
It's enchanted, yeah?
Most likely. Some things in Diradan when you make them are just randomly enchanted. From what
Fancy.
we've noticed. So with that, I don't know what it does. Though it seems to be a good effect. It seems like an angel or something. I don't know. Don't really know how to describe it.
Well,
It has like a white glow to it. It's quite pretty.
could I see if I've seen this anywhere before?
You've there's a variety. It just
Like
putting it on the top of your head
religion check
without
or...
any back. You know this could be sadly a crossbow of glowing, though you are being hopeful that it's not. If you want, you can fire at a target.
Well, I should try that, yes.
We have 2 targets right behind you.
Alright. This is great. I'm gonna take the crossbow of glowing, the crossbow that might be of glowing. Hopefully not of glowing.
40 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna roll an attack then.
Alright.
Alright, let's see here.
It's a small crossbow.
I got proficiency, right? Yeah, I do.
Good.
Yeah, I do. It's a simple weapon, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Alright, so how does proficiency...
So if you're proficient in
It's 2,
crossbows,
right?
which you are, it's whatever your proficiency score is. So you're level 5. So what is that? So it most
I'm
likely
level
makes you-
5? Oh shit!
Yeah,
I
you
forgot.
all should be level 5.
Oh shit! I forgot to add my level 5.
Oh.
Fuck.
Wait, go real quick. Wait. Hold on. Did you? Wait, you can. Oh god, you're level 3.
Yeah, about that. 2 levels. All right.
Cleric 5. Core. Yeah, you're proficiency of 3. And you. Yeah.
Level 4. That's a feat. I got that earlier. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you got the feat.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, just accidentally. Suddenly, I go Super Saiyan. This is really powerful. Okay.
You believe you're really powerful.
I believe I'm very powerful. Daylight was pretty good.
Remember, you can change your spells every night, so it's like
yeah, that's amazing.
you already did the.
Apply changes. Building character. Don't. Okay. Oh, it's +3 then. Amazing what you find lying around. Alright. So an extra 1 bonus.
+3, like the amount of people watching right now.
Wait, how many people are watching?
3.
3 people.
I'm
We're
one.
probably watching ourselves.
Oh my.
Well, I got a dirty 20.
Huh? Oh, yeah. You successfully hit them. Hit the target.
With the shiny.
It has like a slight burst of a certain glowing burst. You don't know exactly what it does, but it seems of some kind of radiant power.
Yes, it's very shiny. Very good. How much? I'll take it.
Hmm.
It's very.
How much? So it's a crossbow is 1d6 plus dex.
So 1d6 damage.
Hmm.
And any other effects?
Uh, there's like of the strange radiant burst, so you don't really know exactly what it does.
I need to identify it, you're telling me.
Yeah, it's unidentified right now.
Alright,
I can. It does some kind of burst. It does do some kind of damage to whatever you used it for attack.
alright. Very nice.
So it deals an additional 3 radiant damage.
Just straight up. Very nice.
No, not straight up, but it was something.
Alright. Okay, so you rolled secretly, I imagine.
Yes.
All right.
You haven't identified it.
Okay, so how much for this one? With the shiny bolts?
Do you want to try convincing her that it's a crossbow of glowing
I could
or
try.
something of the sort?
I mean, I'm a cheeky old man at times, so I will definitely try. Yes.
And roll seduction.
Real quick, also, do you think if I post this in Bommy's server, will someone get mad?
No, he doesn't know anything about this.
Okay, because I'm gonna put it in clips, gifs, and pics.
Yes. Literally anything you post there, no one is gonna fucking know. Anyway.
Well, it does say Frey King, so.
Oof.
Oh boy. Let's hope I don't get banned. Alright,
Well, if you do, then fuck. Anyway.
whoops. Whoops.
It would be a good idea to do it when Baumi is not on, essentially.
Is he on?
Is he on? You can check.
He is. He's on. Do not disturb, or no, he's on orange. He's idle. Yeah.
Oh, he's not on. He's away. That's good. It's just gonna be a cat and mouse game with the Baum.
Yeah. All right. So back to your thing. So what do you do? What are you trying to do? Do you want to try getting the price down? She's thinking about what the price will be because she doesn't really know what this thing does.
Hey,
So really,
I'm gonna scratch my head as well, looking at the bolt. It gives up a nice light show, doesn't it?
yeah, it does.
I mean, like a signal arrow or something.
Yeah. Roll persuasion.
Very well. Persuasion. 25.
Okay.
Bippity-bop.
Yeah, maybe. Seems like it. I don't really. Yeah, it seems like it. Seems right. But what
He doesn't know that it dealt extra damage.
you barely even know really either. How much is a crossbow usually? Light crossbow. 25 gold. 35 gold. Yeah, I made it.
That's very
And
nice.
it happened randomly for me. You might as well give me a little patronage.
Yeah,
Or
well,
I can give you it for 20 for a kiss.
mm, I look around.
Kiss her?
I mean,
Right.
not on the lips.
You close your eyes and pucker your lips. A face of true disgust forms on your face. She grabs both sides of your head and kisses you upon the lips. It tastes of morning breath. Morning breath and of a
I guess
midnight snack of beef.
that seals the deal.
Tiny goat, please.
There you go. 20
Thank
gold. Okay, that's 80 gold right now in total. I gave her 20 gold and I promptly leave.
Alright. You leave, wiping her and spitting upon the ground. Alright, so we go
I
to...
got that gold for... Sucker. I got it for 5 gold less.
Well, actually 15 gold left.
15 gold less. I'm not complaining. Rubs my hands together.
You, no, why are you walking down the road?
I'm not. Oh, that was just for dramatic effect. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Alright,
walks
so,
away.
now it's,
Leaves town.
huh?
Just leaves town.
Yeah.
It's my crossbow.
I've done it!
My
With
mission
a
is
shiny
complete.
coin in his hand.
Run
I
away.
did it! I'm victorious! Alright, but,
Well,
wait. So it's a less...
never you could
You
never
got
say
it.
that he's
Sound it
not.
out.
Alasia!
Never say he's
Wait.
not
The
frugal.
fuck you say?
What?
No.
Alessia?
There you go.
Alessia, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
bless you.
Alessia's turn.
Gesundheit.
But let's this is not my son a chew.
So unidentified crossbow. Cool.
But so oh god, no, I didn't mean to do that.
I've been rolling at level 3 for like 2 sessions.
Oof. All right, so you find yourself in actually quite sort of busy morning morning marketplace. A variety of no women, some humans, and also the librarian is there. They didn't really know that was a librarian.
Mm-hmm.
She's just there. You know, there's a woman, an elven woman, a high elf. The variety of people. It's quite not that large a variety because not a lot of people here, but it's quite packed. Everyone's around the food vendor. He's seemingly selling bread and a variety of sandwiches and such, and rations. Bread, meat and rations. Who wants it? Meat and rations. You guys see about him? Weapons. You'll see from a man who is like covered in rags and wearing a mask. Weapons, a variety of weapons for an old man. You cannot see his lips move nor his eyes. The mask covers his face and the bandages are throughout his body. Not a lot of people are really around him, though some people are looking at his weapons and wares. And don't worry, I'm not the one touching them. You see also then another person who's just playing with a variety of of jewelry. Fine jewelry, fresh from Eldaroon. Traveling merchant here, traveling with a variety of beautiful trinkets. And you see the only elven woman there is just like looking at the jewelry, messing with some earrings and stuff like that. The weapons man ran one of the farmers that you saw earlier, who was at the field, is now they're looking at one of the scythes he has, quite large one. It's not really for farming, though. It does look quite interesting. He started talking to the man. There's also
Alright.
so here, let me draw stands. The other way. So you're like, we'll say it's like that's like, yeah. You see, where you're standing, right next to where you walk in. You see there is a crooked eye gnoll man. Though you don't understand him, everything he says in Abyssal actually sort of hurts your head a little bit and offends you almost.
Oh
You have
my.
fought and you have killed many of these beings before, especially in the Blood War. So this is, yeah, this whole experience is just a bit confusing for you. Anyway, this one's the only one who really stands out to you. Gnollish Abyssal, to be exact. And he like waves his hands upon, and looks at it. It's a variety of maps and stuff like that.
Maps?
Yeah, he's trying to. He's happy that he's speaking common. Clapping his hands. He brings out 3 different maps. He one's of the general world, showing you where roads are and stuff like that. Notice the map I've been showing you. Technically have one. One of them is of the city of. One of them is of the city of Ironforge, and the other is of a location you don't know. It's not a city that you know or have been to. Map. He also then pulls out a. You don't really seem like you're interested in the ones he pulled. Then he pulls out a bit of an older piece of paper. Map. Pulls it out from he grabs a bottle that has this rolled up piece of paper. He puts it upside down. Doom doom doom. Paper just comes out.
Map?
Map.
Move? No. Map.
He rolls it open, covering the other maps, and it's seeming like a treasure map. Something that, from what you're assuming, somewhere in the deep forest.
Okay.
He puts his finger up, seeing that you're not really that interested, or he thinks that. He walks over to a small crate, ass crack hanging in the air, and he pulls out something. Pulls out a map with of golden paper. It's old, but it looks quite beautiful. And it is a celestial map. It's of Mount Celestia. Shows you the different rankings of it, and shows you where some cities are. Though you've lived there for a long portion of your life, so you generally know this place. He's sort of he frowns,
Oh well.
thinking you don't want anything. He's an old gnoll, but he knows when he's not wanted.
Oof.
Do you want to go to another stand? Or?
I'm gonna ask him how much the map of Mount Celestia is.
He goes over. He looks at like a piece of paper. He grabs like a blank one and he writes down. It's of a golden. It's he sort of like he presents the gold edging of the paper. Am I being staticky right now?
Yeah, no, I think the Discord is fucking up.
Yeah.
Discord's dying. Discord's dying. All right. He's like, and he shows like he like points towards the golden sides to it, and he writes down 1 gold.
Discord is full of dead.
Yeah.
I don't see why not. I give him the gold.
He grabs the gold, bites it. His thing actually does cause a small dent. He puts it in his pocket. And he gives it the OK symbol.
Racist.
He sits down in the little stool a little bit happier.
Alright, I'm gonna go to look around some more.
So that was his stand. The stand in front of you is it's just like an info booth. Just random guy, some random human, just sitting there on a stool, and it says, "For 5 copper, I'll give you random information."
Okay.
He starts just like, and you notice it's not a man; it's a child wearing his father's clothing, most likely, a human child, just sort of sitting there.
Okay.
And you see there's a woman sitting there. Okay, I'll give you the copper. She gives him 5 copper. You are beautiful, he says to her. Ah, in actual fact. This town is the 3rd highest producers of wheat. Is it? He nods his head. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. She goes over to the map guy. Then sees that he's a bit crazy and old, and then walks over to the next person. Hello, he says. Would you like some random information? He's a young boy. His teeth are still he still has like baby teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Like beggars in Oblivion.
Why not?
You give him 5
Got
copper.
nothing better to do.
Thank you, kind sir. Miss.
Thank you. You give him
Sound
5
much like
copper.
a child there.
Huh?
Sounds like a grumpy old man.
Thank you. He gives you 5. He gives you your change. People have been giving you a lot of it, but it's all in copper. So you have. So it's 1 gold is 100 copper. So you get 95 copper back. So.
Oh, so this is where you get the change from. Awesome.
Right?
I only have copper. Sorry. He says, what was it? Oh, Ironforge is the capital of blacksmithing. But did you know that most blacksmiths are actually trained by Lord Mirrodin himself? They're really good at it.
I probably already knew that, but I'm gonna say that's interesting.
Yeah, your character did know
Just to
that.
be nice.
Do you want another fact, ma'am? He's a little giddy
That's a
because you're a bit nicer.
Clearly.
You give him another 5.
Why not?
Yeah.
So I got nothing better to do.
You can talk to the weapon guy.
I don't use weapons.
You can smell them.
I can smell the weapons.
There's other things too. There's also a jewelry guy and another thing you just didn't see when you were coming in. But he's like, ooh, okay. There is in Gar, there's a strange gypsy woman. A very strange gypsy woman. My dad got a very good prediction from her. Said that we were going to get a good harvest. But the year after then, we'd have the worst harvest. We're having a really good harvest now. He's afraid that we're going to get a bad one. So, she's really good at predicting the future. Vanguard. Her name is Madam something.
Madam something.
Well, it's I forget the name, but it's her name's the Madam or something.
Madam.
Madam.
Madam Man.
Magnum Madam.
Oh no.
No, I'm kidding. It's up to the A. Oh, something wrong. I forgot. Would you like another fact?
That'll be all for me, huh? You have a good day. I'm gonna walk away.
Oh,
Leave.
okay. Well, you enjoy yourself, ma'am.
You too.
You have a good day. I'll just sit here. Just as you're walking away, too. I'll just
I'm
sit
leaving.
here
I'm walking away.
alone.
Little chimney
Still
sweep.
walking.
He's doing bug eyes, big child eyes. So which way do you walk? Do you walk over to the food vendor, the long line,
Why not?
weapon vendor,
I'm gonna
or
go
the
food.
jewelry vendor?
I'm gonna go food.
Go to food. There's a long line of gnolls and other people just trying to get food. It's and some bread, sandwiches, and rations and stuff like that. It'd most likely take you a decent amount of time just to get to the end. No, sorry,
Buddy.
something else happened. Are you willing to wait in line, or you can go to the jewelry person who might have enchanted jewelry, or there's a strange and mysterious one over here. It's a bit rickety, but the person's just sitting there. And there's a variety of things, though. The person has cloths covering certain things, like as if you're going to walk into another kind of like cart.
I'm gonna actually go check out that jewelry place first.
You check the jewelry place, and the massive tent that is attached to the mysterious one is actually attached to the jewelry one as well. They are seemingly related. The jeweler is this balding man with broad shoulders and just a large nose. Hello there, madam. I see you are interested in my beautiful golden and silver wares. And even for the more mannish of types, he pulls out a bronze earring, or even have some bronze thing. What would you like, madam? Make you look
What do you
even
have?
more gorgeous. Well, I have earrings of a variety of metals. I have rings, and more interesting things in my cart, though it'll take me a bit to get to.
Do you have any enchanted items?
Well, I can look. He rummages around in a small little chest he has under the yeah, the under where you can't see. A small cubby under where you can't see, and he rummages around here, like clinking and clanging of metals and stuff like that. It's a lot of things. He then pulls out a slightly glowing iron band ring. Nothing on it, it's just iron, with a few words in Celestial. In great strength we shall fly. From what you read,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it has the holy symbol of the guardian of angels, an intermediate god who's quite strong. This, from what I believe, is an angelic ring. It's, from what I've heard, just something. Yes, it's like a calm mind effect. It has charges on it. Great for people who are always rummaging around in the Underdark. I could sell you this for, well, I could even trade for something. He licks his lips and looks at you. Maybe of some other variety. You see the cloth man. How much is it? Just say what it is. You hear from the cloth man. Oh, yeah, sorry, boss. Sorry. 80 gold.
Got anything else?
The cloth man walks away from his little thing, his little setup for a second, pulls out another crate. If you want actual magical things, I think it'd be better if you came to me. This man's a fraud. Hey, I work for you. Not anymore.
Oof.
What? He then grabs the crate The cloth man grabs the crate of just like random earrings and such, and just drags it over to his cart. You can't do this to me. I've worked here for a year now. A year. If you came to me a year earlier, I would have kept you. Now, come here, madam. Here, let me show you a decent variety of magical wares. Actually, might I ask, why are you looking for enchanted items?
No real reason. Just looking around.
You like fashionable bling? I have a few earrings of glowing, though it seems like you're more for combat. And from what I see from your knuckles, you seem to be quite fashioned in martial arts. Your knuckles do look strong. Like you look like you can punch through a brick wall. If you
Maybe they sell gloves of boxing there.
Festive boxing. When you crit, they start laughing. I guess. Never mind. Never mind. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He. I can give you a variety of items here. Shall it be maybe a necklace of true inner beauty, or shall it be a vial of memory uncovering? I can do a variety of things, my dear girl. You look lost. In general, I can give you this vial and something more combat based. Ah, I have a ring of fast. I have a ring of swiftness. I can sell you both these for 100 gold. You also, just real quick, in the corner of your eye, you just see like you see the old jewelry man just sort of like just staring at what he has of stock. Very little of things that he's made, and of the things he's made, they're not that impressive. He just sort of looks at what he has, grabs the stuff he's made, and just walks away with his head down. He's crying. Yeah, with this, you see the cloth man, though you can't really see his face, you can only see his eyes, you see he just smiles. He's like the motion from his cloth. The cloth you notice is of a variety of, it's of a black silk, and on the robes, the robe part of it, it has stars throughout it. His eyes have a slight glow to them as well, a yellowish glow. You've seen this glow before, but you don't think it's the same that you've seen. Are you drinking something lately?
Doing something.
Drinking Sunny D. Sunny D.
I forgot that I didn't have myself.
Also, I am. This couple of collapse right now.
Oh god.
So, what would you like to do?
Hmm.
You can buy everything. You can buy what he's offering.
What are you buying?
So what does the swiftness ring do?
Makes you faster.
Runs away from you.
One will be able to run with beautiful and luxurious swiftness. From what I've seen, I also have a. What else do I have? If you don't want that, I also have this interesting ring as well. He pulls out another. He pulls out a ring similar to the one you got, but there's nothing on it. But it has a slight glow to it, like a blackish glow to it. This really finds the inner you. It strengthens your inner power and really finds the true balance of essence. It's quite interesting. Out of game, swiftness would give you +5 to your movement.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your movement right now?
30.
30. It'd make it to 40. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. For a second, I thought it was 35. Wait, I just make your normal movement walking speed to 40 when wearing.
Okay. How much would just that potion be? Or the vial of
The memory potion?
memory?
I generally sell it for around 80, both this deal and being kind. For you, though, you seem quite interested. I'll give you this vial and the inner strength ring for free.
Free?
Yeah.
Nothing is free in this world.
Well, the vial is not. The ring would be free. My apologies for poor grammar. The vial itself, I would say for you, 60.
60?
60 gold, the ring for free, and you can buy something else. He looks quite interested in you. Almost enchanted by you.
I'll take it.
Alright. You have a small vial of memory recovery and a ring of inner strength. Put those in quotation marks, please.
Memory recovery very useful for my character.
And mine.
Oh my.
Where am I? Where are my car keys?
Okay. Oh, I misheard you for a second there.
What?
Never mind.
I'm tired. Shut up.
Oh, come on, you damn Europeans.
Shut up! You're Americans. Yeah.
We still got
Saying noodles to everything and...
noodles.
Yes. It's pasta, goddammit.
Alright,
Okay.
you have a memory of a ring of inner strength and a what else do you want to get? Do you want to get anything else, my dear madam? I also have a crystal ball you could use as a focus, or maybe someone else could.
Crystal meth.
Or I could. He goes over and pulls out another thing. Another crystal ball. Whoops. Nope.
Whoops,
Crystal ball.
drop it.
Crystal ball. Shit. Crystal ball.
How many fucking crystal balls does he have?
Yes.
Spit
Here.
out all of the
I also have this also vial. This vial of a strong essence potion. I found it off of a old man in El Daroon, and I myself then adjusted it for my purposes. It's a very strong healing potion. It's not in a potion vial. It's in a similar. It's like in a poison vial. It's very small, almost like what you have with the memory potion. And this I'd give you for 30 gold. Strong potion. It's almost like a moderate one from what I've seen.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. I think I'm good with what I have.
Alright.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, wait, one thing. Here, you dropped this. A piece of paper.
Okay.
Add a note. Note to your inventory. You have a good day, madam.
Love letter.
Oh my.
Do you read it
Why not?
as you're walking away? As you're walking away, you read the letter. You don't. Well, for a second, you don't understand the symbols on it. They're strange. You've seen them before, though. You don't really remember what they are.
Emojis.
And then they rearrange themselves, and then they become uncommon. Or you just understand them, and that's just how you're visualizing it. Great
this
power.
say? Oh.
Great power can be found in inner strength. Be careful. Find the madam.
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 Rattle, rattle, rattle.
Okay.
No, nothing following up on that?
Crawl out through the fallout.
What am I gonna
baby.
talk to the note?
No. Something like that.
You're a rattle.
Yeah. Yeah. That So would you guys come all back together and stuff like that?
Of course. I mean,
So where do you guys come back together? Do you come back in together in the inn? It's around noonish. You don't really know exactly what time.
it's,
Let's go to the.
noon.
Nah.
I was looking for
Go to that
Pavis
restaurant.
shield, by the way.
Oh, you wanted to buy a shield as well.
Oh yes.
All right. So real quick. So everyone comes back to the inn, not the inn, to the restaurant. You go over to the armor smith, and he's like, so you want to buy something else from me? Eh?
Yes. Do you have a shield?
I'm sorry if my
Mike?
sister did anything to you. She's
you-
a bit
I got my wife with me.
weird.
All right. Well, worry not. Do you have a shield?
Of course. I have a
Yeah,
kite
what-
shield, like I mentioned last time. I also have a what is this? A small bucker.
No.
It's a smaller shield. It would
Need a
give you
bigger
+1.
I need one to hide behind. Preferably one I could set up.
Can you even lift the kite shield?
I don't want to. Well, you will use it as a sort of defense.
He gives you the kite shield.
No, not a kite shield.
No, the kite shield's like similar to what
Tower shield.
tower shield. What's your strength?
9.
9.
So what? Pavis shields are tower shields though, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a tower shield. There's kite shields. There's a variety of shields,
But I want one to
Uh,
put strapped to my back essentially, and to carry it around, and then like put it down and hide behind when I reload my crossbow.
I he real quick, let me look at armors and stuff. I do have a normal shield, my dear boy. It's a bit bigger than my bucker.
I'm older
The
than
bucker.
you, probably. Old
Um,
chap.
But here, hold this. He gives you the he doesn't he rummages around and he does actually have a tower shield. Here, hold this. See if you can wield this.
There, so. I hold it.
Roll athletics.
Fuck. I have a disadvantage on athletics. I recall I'd have disadvantage on athletics.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Here
You're a
goes.
feeble old man.
Yeah, we gave him that whole thing.
Here goes.
So, so these shields, a kite tower, a very large shields, are classified as a heavy armor. You're proficient in it, but they also require a certain kind of strength.
I see.
To be exact, the one you're holding, the tower shield, requires a 14 in strength.
Okay.
It's very
I have
heavy.
that.
Oh, kite
So you
shield.
sort of shake, and you fall over, and it falls on top of you. Oh God! And the knoll quickly gives it up, quickly picks you up. Are you okay? Oh God! Are you okay?
No.
You have
yes.
taken 1 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, my back.
You also have a bad back.
Condition. Bad back.
Yeah. This is not like first edition where you have hit problems. Whatever they're called. It's like what we have for exhaustion now. First edition had for damage, which
I
was
see.
insane. But
All right.
Yeah.
Well.
yeah.
The kite
Okay, here, let's just
shield.
get you a normal shield.
Can I hide behind that as well? Like set it up.
Well, you can hide behind anything, really. Here, for free. I just made this. He gives you a hide shield. It's a bit longer than a normal shield. It has like a point to the end, so it looks like a more knighty shield,
Thank you.
but it doesn't have any crest on it.
Not-
The leather center to it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But,
Oh no! Please take it. I insist.
I shuffle away.
Do you take it, or
Yeah.
because he doesn't insist?
I do take it.
You have a shield. It will give you +1 AC.
Ah, yes. Shuffle away. Mission successful. Operation Old Man succeeded. Aye, 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 aye.
You all meet back into the inn. You are at the end. You're at the small bar of the inn. The innkeeper is sort of just sitting there, just sort of serving grog to people.
All for me gin and tobacco. Okay.
He looks. He gives it to you. He looks at you. Would you like some water or some grog?
No thanks.
Would you like some grog, pretty ladies? What do you guys say?
Meme.
Lily? Lily, are you there?
Starts throat singing.
Okay. So this guy's basically mocking you right now.
Yeah, he's trolling us. I mean, nulling us.
Wait, who?
No, this guy's human. This guy's half.
He's
half.
humaning us.
Well, he's half elf. So he's like the only half elf here. So so you guys met up. You got all what you need. It's around like noonish. It's like mid afternoon, really. Coming together, you're now sitting at the inn bar. Oh wait, no. Did you guys want to go to the restaurant, or did you guys want to go to the bar?
Sure.
I mean,
We
we've
could
got
get food.
soup.
Are we hungry?
It's noon, so why
Well,
not?
it's a little past.
Okay.
I have a free shield.
That's cool.
We'll
I'm
put-
sorry. I didn't mean it to make it sound like that.
That's cool.
Whatever.
But
Yeah, that's
you-
radical, bro.
No one cares.
Oh my god.
Anyway, yes. I didn't say that in
let's-
character.
We can go talk during lunch.
Yes, let's go have some lunch. I have a bad back. Right now, I need to
So,
Why
sit
are you
down.
doing this
The
job?
restaurant's over here.
Same spot. My seat.
So you. Oh god, wait. Wait.
We're
I-
under the chairs.
Hide under the chair.
No.
We're hiding under the chairs. Chairs of hiding.
Wait, no, real quick. Move out of the way. So I gotta move.
Move out
this.
of the way, man.
You were afraid.
I was afraid
Fixed
this would
it.
happen.
You did?
I fixed it.
Damn you.
Extra fixed. Hello there.
Why is my health so small compared to you guys?
You can see our health pools.
Did you level up your health to level 5?
Oh.
Well, that'd be why.
Wait,
How do I do that?
Wait, how do you see our health pools?
I don't know why, but every D&D game I can see everyone's health.
Yeah, I can see everyone's health.
I can control this. Look, I don't know why.
Yeah. Like I can't. We can't. No one can see yours, Lily.
Yeah, you're like
Really?
super secret.
I can see your
Oh,
health.
I can see everyone's.
Lily has transcended everything. Natural 20 on perception.
I don't know how to check. My level is at 5. Doesn't that automatically?
No.
Now you gotta roll hit dice.
Yeah.
Roll
I thought we already did this.
I
Roll a
didn't.
what?
Clearly didn't. I
Hit
clearly
dice.
didn't.
Mm,
Wait, we both have 35 health. Look.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
this
yes.
is like everyone's health increased, but
I'm
mine.
very healthy.
You're a very healthy old man.
Very stout, but not very strong.
Except your back.
Yeah.
Hit dice.
I do have 14 constitution.
Alright, so yeah, you're over there. There is
Should multi-class into barbarian.
there's the woman, and it's a little more packed right now. The boy is back into the kitchen, still working. She actually is just coming out of the kitchen. She came out with like a large loaf of bread, a few loaves of bread, and sort of just slams it down on the two men over here. One of them is the merchant who was working at the who was just fired, and the other
Fired.
is just a null. He's just like holding his head, drinking grog. He's crying.
Oh,
If you have ale, you find a friend in grog.
Welcome back. Yeah.
hello.
Hi. Would you like something? Some soup? More soup?
Yeah, I'd like some soup.
It was very
Yeah,
nice
I
some
soup.
Yeah.
What bowls would you like?
Same as before.
I like the bigger one now.
Do you have a medium?
Medium, yeah. We have
I'll
a
take
large.
a medium too.
We have 2 larges and a manly. Got it. Well, how much bread would you like?
Just keep them coming.
A slice.
Keep 'em
We don't have endless bread. She goes.
leave a few breads here and like a bit of butter.
Would you like anything else? We also got some pork chops in. Sorry, in the morning we didn't have any meat.
Do you got juice?
Wait.
Juice.
Pork
Got broth.
chops.
Got
Can I
broth.
sense motive on the pork chops? If they're
Sure.
human.
Oh, do you got gravy?
Yeah, we actually do. I just remember. I walked in there. He had a whole pot of it. Whole pot of pork gravy.
Yo, pork chops and gravy, let's go.
13
She's
inside.
definitely talking about pork. You haven't seen any pigs in here, but they're most likely somewhere in the residential area.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to
13 inside.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'll get some pork chops and gravy. No soup for me, please.
All right. You want some bread too?
Yeah, slice.
I mean, we could probably figure out if they're pork chop because they do have a distinct smell.
Yeah. Thank you,
This
beautiful.
is not like Sweeney Todd where it's like everything, you know.
Yeah, but she was being suspicious.
Smoke, city on fire. No, witch.
Meat pies.
She goes over to the man and she goes into the kitchen and quickly comes back with a pork chop and slams it on with a plate with a knife and fork like a true woman with a side of bread.
It's not a spork.
She scolds you down.
Sorry, character. Ah, yes, soup. I enjoyed the soup. It was very
Yeah,
nice.
she gives the same. She does the same thing at both of you. Gives you a whole loaf of beautiful bread, as well as we'd like some drinks with that, some grog or something, or maybe some of that disgusting grape juice.
Hopefully, it's not the grog they serve in that other in the tavern.
She gives you a metal flask. Yeah, not flask. Not tankard. She gives you a metal tankard, and pours it into it. You hear like a fizzing and bubbling sound. It's definitely warm. You all get she doesn't care about your opinion, and she gives you all a tankard of it.
I smell it.
Blech. Smells bad, but some beers smell bad warm. Maybe it's good drink.
I don't think so.
We'll wait. I'll wait with that.
What's wrong?
I am
It's always
hungry.
a good drink to drink. It's always a good time to drink grog. And everyone that's at the bar right now puts up their hands like, grog! And so the old merchant says, grog.
I want to give him the grog.
Wait, what?
They're all like, she said it's always a good time to drink grog. And everyone's like, grog! They're all alcoholics. Of the 3 people here, the 2 gnolls that are here.
Wait, the old merchant that got fired?
Yeah. He's the one at the far. He's like,
Says grog.
grog.
If you have grog, you will find a friend in grog.
But do you not drink yours?
I'll
Let's
give
have
it a
Lily's
single.
character drink it first.
I'll give a
Wait,
single
wait,
sip.
wait. What am I drinking first?
Grog.
It's
Grog.
a
What is
very. It's like pirate beer in a way. It's not
Grog
the
is
best beer.
diluted hard liquor.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go then.
People call it a beer as well because it's just basically a mix of everything you find.
This is not
Okay.
gonna end well.
Wait. Wait. Is it like a pint, a shot, a
It's a
bottle?
whole
It's a
tankard.
tankard.
Can I get a bottle of that first? Like,
She just sort of cocks her head. We got
A barrel.
a barrel, but there's no
You-
labels on it.
you know what? Just give me the tank.
Chug it.
No, yeah, it's already in front of you.
Yeah,
She gave you all one.
Chug it. Do it.
Okay.
Chug it, chug it, chug it. She,
Wait,
like the
wait,
fat knoll
wait.
slams her fist against the table and your plate's hopping.
Careful now, careful. Oh dear.
Yeah! All the gnolls are cheering. Yeah!
Well,
They're
if
all loving this.
if she's gonna chug it, then I'm gonna.
Right? Let's go.
Chug, 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 chug!
Oh my god. So
Careful,
Very-
the food will fly all over
break
the
the table.
9 realms.
It is flying. It jumps up. The soup like flies up in the air and then falls back into the bowl. You're surprised it barely causes a spill. You all chug the acid
Chug!
alcoholic drink. Though it does not get you drunk, it definitely doesn't get you drunk. And the taste reminds you of sweats and other variety of just a mix of booze. You just it actually surprisingly goes down smoothly. It's not that bad of a feel, though. Then your stomach growls. It doesn't like it, but it's not going to come out. It's like you feel bloated. You feel very bloated.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Eat your food. It'll help you get it down.
Get some bread. Yes.
She walks over to the soups and she starts
Wait,
messing
how
around
are
with
we
it.
feeling right now?
Like you feel bloated already, but you're not full. Like there's still some.
I feel slightly bloated now.
You feel even more bloated.
Oh yes.
You're always drinking alcohol, so you're very bloated all the time.
Nick is very bloated.
Yeah.
So
You feel like you're about to burst, but
it's a
but, like, you can still
hardy
eat some
looking.
food. This is before you've eaten too. So.
And there's always space for more.
Do you all eat your food?
Yes.
It's a bit difficult, though. You also the fact that it is a food that you ate this morning. You eat all of your food. Lily has the easiest time because the pork chop was actually surprisingly light. It's very lean. It was a very lean cut, though the gravy that was on it made it very moist and it was delicious. It's very home cooked, and you're surprised that a random knoll woman could do this with such beauty. It's great.
Yo, we shall
Salt,
speak of
pepper, a few other seasonings you can't really identify because maybe not. It's great. Is that a hint
of
chicken?
everything
You
tastes
don't
like
know.
chickens,
I have to taste that chicken. Except for pork.
except for humans.
It tastes like veal. So yeah. Why don't we end session there? What is this? Oh. Yeah. You're very bloated. Oh, what a picture. You're very bloaty. There you go.
Well, that was Revenge of Atropus episode 3.
3.
And hope
Thank you
everybody
for watching.
who showed up enjoyed.
Yeah, there's more people. There's 5 people this time. Usually it's just 3 to 4. So thank you for the extra person.
Amazing. KH who stayed for the entire thing.
Well, he didn't stay for the entire thing.
Or most of the thing, I guess. Anyway, here's happy monk guy who's loaded. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.